What's up, YouTube? ZX, you know I really don't care, right? We'll talk about it after the 30. What's up, Rob? And I hope everyone is doing well. I am sitting here watching Norfolk State University play Hampton University in the Battle of the Bay. I just watched Norfolk State University marching band do their thing. Why are these girls twirling these batons, dropping them? So Hampton is up now. Okay, Fontaine, he better do it. Fontaine is twirling this baton. You better go ahead and twirl it. Oh, Hampton is dancing. Oh, Lord. Oh Lord. So anyway, ooh, she's okay, girl. You better twirl them batons. She's twirling all three of them. You better make it work for you. But anyway, y'all, I am watching the Battle of the Band. So Hampton University is playing Norfolk State. Believe it or not, Norfolk State is actually winning. It's 14-9. I don't know. Ooh, he almost fell. Ooh, come on now. How you gonna almost fall doing a split as a drum major? Oh Lord. Come on, dancers. Let's see what you got. So I'm actually watching the Battle of the Bay right now. It is actually on. Oh, which channel is this on? Let me check. I guess these are the dances, but it's on Fox Soul actually. So I'm watching Hampton and Norfolk State Battle of the Bay on Fox Soul. So yeah, and then you all, I just watched Coco Golf, which I'm excited, win her first major at the US Open. So it was awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna turn this television down a little bit and I'm just gonna watch the TV in silent. But yeah, Norfolk State University Marching Legion won that, baby. I like Hampton, but they band ain't what it used to be. But anyway, moving right along, y'all. Um, so congratulations, Coco Golf, for that win. And like I said, right now I was perusing the Battle of the Bay with Norfolk State University and Hampton University. Somebody asked Jay Wilson, "Do you think Dobie will see the rest of her money returned from?" No, she'll have to actually sue. Hey, Alexis Kinsey Davis, she'll actually have to sue. She always tell people to sue her, so I think she's going to have to actually do that because just read my book is not going to give her money on her own volition. Absolutely not. She's going to have to take her to court, and she has to win it. And Dovey up there needing a wish list and things to get things together. So I don't think she has money to get a lawyer. So I don't think that's gonna happen. What's up, Tracy? I don't know why you're frustrated, but you need to tell me why you're frustrated, girl. I did go over and look a little bit up at your stuff, but let me get to the matter at hand. ZX, can I really tell you? I really don't care what MU, you, or Don Cato do. I really don't. Um, I don't care if you're being set up or not. If it happens, we'll talk about it. But I don't really care. Just do what you got to do. And if it's newsworthy, we will talk about it. And that's it. I just think that you are hungry for attention and you really want to be somebody. And I hope you get to that point. You should already know who you are. But it seems like you really are trying hard to break into this beef sector. And, you know, I just look at you and I just laugh. I mean, they said that you had a position for a nonprofit and you blew it because you didn't have an ethical bone to do what's right. And I just think it's crazy. So I just want you to really know that A, I don't care what you think about me. B, I don't care what you say about me. It really doesn't matter. And far as how you're being treated on these YouTube streets, Okay, whatever. I just really don't care. If it's newsworthy, I'll talk about it. I'll put my commercials in and I'll keep on going. But if you really think somebody cares about what you think and all of that stuff, it's silly. And I think, your little names and stuff, I think is really silly too, because at the end of the day, um, I have all of my teeth. And I'm tired of y'all toothless people who refuse to go get veneers messing with me. Go get some teeth. A man of your age should be trying to get your teeth, trying to get things together. And I just think you have bigger fish to fry to be worried about what I think about XYZ or this, because it's not that serious to me. And I just want you all to know that. So, hey, no whoop, no hard feelings, none of that. Just get your life together, get your teeth in check. I mean, get some veneers. You got all of this stuff to be getting these watches and that jupe cologne. Why don't you get yourself some teeth? Why don't you get yourself some teeth? Do you work? Are you on Snap? Now I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Are you on Snap? Hold on for a minute, Dreamcatcher, because I got something to say about that Coco Golf tournament and that game. But if you can get Snap, then you can get some teeth. You can get a phone free if you on Snap. I don't know what you on, but you need to be trying to work on those things. Now, let me go back and turn my attention. I just want to know if he's on Snap or not, because they say he don't work. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with that. Now, let me see. Somebody said, Pastor J, I'm so proud of Coco. I hear the family of the opponent who Laws was trying to question Coco's testosterone level, even though she's biologically female. Let me tell you something, Dream Catcher. The woman who played Coco Golf looks like Vera Vericosa on In Living Color. She looks like Jim Carrey playing Vera Vericosa. And I was questioning, is she a woman? Because baby, she was hitting them balls like a man. And then the thing with Coco is Coco had to readjust her game, because even though the girl was power, she couldn't follow through. And I think she was a bad sportsman. First of all, the tears were not tears of joy for Coco. It was tears because I lost. She was mad that the Americans were rooting for Coco, which they should because they're Americans. And then she wanted to throw a little shade about the whole situation. And it came off as a sore loser. She came off as a sore loser to me. And even though she congratulated Coco and they hugged and embraced, I did not like how she lost. I don't think it's great. I didn't think it was grateful and graceful rather. And so all I'm gonna say is, if anybody who needs to be doing a test, is her. Sala Blinka, whatever her name is. And I want y'all to get where she's from. She's from Belarus. And like I said, y'all, I'm not crazy about how Ukrainians feel about black people and how they treated black people during the situation with Russia. However, I see the bigger picture, and so I get it. But the people in Belarus have issues too with black folk. And it seems like those countries and a lot of Eastern European countries have a lot of issues with black people. So all I'm gonna say is Sabablinka looked like Vera Vericosa when Jim Carrey used to play that character on Living Color. She was squatting. Did y'all see her stance? How her legs are spread wide open, and I thought I saw her even dig in her crotch area, like she had something there. So you don't even need to question Coco, because Coco looks very female. She looks very woman. You, ma'am, are the one who is questionable. Now, let me say something else too. Coco, I am so proud of your win. But Coco, one thing you have to realize, you got to work on your forehand, boo boo. And because I could see where Sabrina Williams would really, Serena rather, I said Sabrina, Lord, help me, Jesus. I'm sorry. Serena Williams, I could see where she would be hitting the ball away from the opponent. Like I've seen many times where I'm like, girl, you gonna hit that down the line? And I'm gonna say this: Serena Williams was the master of difficult shots. She was the master of difficult shots. Now, Serena could do some shots, and I know that Coco isn't Serena, but you're gonna have to work on those forehands, baby. And where the opponent is, that's where that you want to hit the ball where she's not. But other than that, I thought it was a good win. I'm glad that Coco adjusted her game and won the game. That woman was whooping the tar out of Coco in the first set. Now, had Coco lost the game in all sets, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We wouldn't be having this conversation right now. But for the mere fact that Coco won, then it has to be an issue. Somebody said, I hate it. Every time my black women win in sports, people get to questioning their physique hormone levels and even vitamins or substance intake. And these people, black people, have been built like this since the beginning. I'm surprised they ain't have Simone Biles doing stuff. I mean, I think people are mad because you have African American women now who are competing in sports that we didn't compete in. Tennis, gymnastics, you know, and so we are not dumb people. We are very intelligent individuals. Some of us don't realize that, but I think people want to send that message that you're ignorant or you're not smart. And we are smart. And that's why I don't let people talk to me any kind of way. You know, I'm not arrogant. I'm confident, and I know that I can do what I need to do. I know that when I'm on a job, I do an excellent job, and nobody can tell me different. And that's the real. That is the real, whether people believe that or not. And we better start thinking about ourselves more highly than other people, because if we had to depend on other people to define us, we would be picking cotton and doing some crazy foolishness. And I tell people, don't let this beef sector have you thinking that everybody in the beef sector like this. No, there are some beef people in the beef sector who are really living some lives that are doing their thing, and they're doing great. And this is only entertainment for them. And I'm just saying that. So that's it. Now, let me say this to Uppity. Uppity, I'm not biased towards you. Uppity, I play by your game. Uppity, you got to understand that you click on links, and it's not being biased. I let you say what you needed to say to Ness, and I heard it. But Uppity, I find it, again, I said something about you, and you just did what I said that you would do in situations. You get on platforms, you try to out-talk folk, and then you throw shade at people, and you don't think people gonna catch it. Even with the Beach situation, Beach was talking about her teeth. Now, we know it's in pertaining to your teeth, but Beach did not say anything about your family member, and you went right there and started talking about Beach's marriage. Now, whether you like it or not, Beach does have a husband. Whether she's living with the man or not, she has a husband, and you have a domestic entanglement, and you crying that I was biased. No, I wasn't. I was asking about the teeth. You said that you was going to get teeth. We still haven't seen the teeth yet. And it's just like you came on with that university that nobody could find. Uppity, you get yourself in more entanglements than most people. And I'm here for it. And I'll let you keep on talking. So if anything, you did what you did, not me. Let me see. Somebody said, Jay Wilson, I've been spending some time in the fabulous sector. Lord, they be dragging Tommy nonstop. Yeah, I don't go over there, y'all. Jay Wilson, I teach on herbs and just found out my great grandma was an herbalist. That's amazing. Awesome, Creole butterfly. Ooh, Lord, I Googled, and she does look like, I told y'all she looked like Vera Vericosa when Jim Carrey was playing that. Honey, she had her hair tied back, and all she needed was the ponytail sticking out on the side. She would have been looking just like Vera Vericosa on Living Color with Jim Carrey playing that character. Tracy, what's going on with you, Tracy? I saw you today. I actually asked where you were. I think you were at a restaurant, and I was like, Tracy, where are you? And I don't know if you saw my I don't know if you saw my comment because you were kind of behind in the chat. But I hope everything is okay, Tracy. I don't know why you feeling some kind of way, because I don't. I don't. Tracy, why are you feeling some kind of way? Is it misunderstood? Do you think it's a misunderstood thing that you feel in that kind of way? I'm really interested. Let me say this. I don't feel anything towards misunderstood right now. I'm just observing. And sometimes you just cannot, you can't care more than the other person, Tracy. You can't care more than the other person. If that person don't care about her well-being or her image and reputation, then you can't either. Now, what gets me is that when people talk about it and folk get mad. And that's why I told Misunderstood way before that if you start doing foolery, we gonna talk about it. And you can't get mad for people talking about it. But Tracy, you have a relationship with Noble. You need to nurture that relationship, because the next thing you know, folk will be trying to tear your relationship up. Because it seems like people ain't happy for folk happiness over here in these sectors. And so my thing is focus on your happiness. You gonna work it out. Girl, be all heiched up with your man, all snuggled up with your man, and let her continue to try to, I guess, win Don Cato. And I don't know what's really going on with this Yollywood person, Yah Hollywood or whatever that person name is. But baby, I don't know what MU did to that lady. But again, it's a lot of things going on. And I'm just watching, because sometimes you put yourself in it, and then the next thing you know, they get back together again and they looking at you with the side eye. And you just got to step back from these situations. I mean, it's just like you're a grown woman, you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure it out. You gotta figure it out. And I'm not mad at her. She gonna figure it out. I hope it's not too late, but hey, it is what it is. She's gonna have to figure it out. And that's what I say to you, Tracy. Mademoiselle said the reality is that some of these men are unaliving these women. He's previously been emotionally and mentally abusive to MU, physically or worse is next. I'm scared for her. You know, and this is what I don't get with ZX. ZX, I don't really watch you to care what somebody is trying to do to you. And to be honest, whatever happens to MU and Don Cato, it's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. And hopefully somebody will get out of the rain and come in from the rain. But until that time, you can only do what you can do. Now, let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. People who try to destroy people's lives and do all of this stuff and take money and food out of people's mouths, y'all need to really watch that. Because I'm going to tell you what, when that boomerang comes around, it comes around hard. It comes around hard. And I think it's disgusting. I think it's despicable when people do that kind of stuff, because that means that you're weak and there's something wrong with you. Here we are on a social media app, and and nobody is bothering folk, and people do this kind of stuff. And I think it's sad. And I think it's sad. And that's why I had to dismiss that person from my platform, because people who do that, you're not a part of the entertainment industry, or at least for YouTube. So I'll let you go. But people need to stop doing that. People really need to stop doing that. And I don't entertain people who do that. I don't think it's funny. And this is why, because I think that person came on my platform and I'm like, girl, I know what you did. I know what you did. And again, thank God that I survive and thrive, but I know what you did. And I now let me say this. I don't tell anybody what to do, but I do a blackout of people like that. I black those folk out. I don't I black them out. So I don't even want to make it a big issue. I don't want to give that person any shine or credence over here. I don't, because I think that's disgusting. If you got time to be trying to call everybody, trying to find out who this person is and how she going to school, this young lady is trying to better herself, better her life, and this is what y'all do. Yeah. So anyway, I'm done with that. I'm moving right along. That kind of stuff disgusts me. I think that that's reprehensible. I think we should be better than this. So I don't want nobody to talk about some what the black people ain't doing, or because we doing some stuff that's really kind of like, I don't believe y'all doing this. This ain't something that you should be doing personally. But hey, that's my thoughts on that. And so I move right along. But I think we should be doing much better than that. So Tracy, what's going on with you? I hope you feel better, Tracy. I mean, but Tracy, you can't want it worse than somebody else. So, and so I think you need to leave it alone and let it play out. And it's gonna play out for sure. And let it play out. I just hope nobody gets hurt. But you gotta let these things play out, Tracy. You really gotta let them play out. What else is going on, y'all? At this point, MU needs to log off of YouTube because ZX will stay coming for her with more ish. And this is the thing. Now people are saying she's afraid of what's gonna come out, and she's trying to get with ZX to, baby, ZX ain't gonna do nothing for you. Everything he does is for him. Everything he does, everything he has done for you, for the most part, has been to embarrass you. ZX ain't gonna do nothing for you but embarrass you. And I don't understand why y'all think that these people are gonna do something right by you. It's always with a slant and for a prize. So I don't know what y'all thinking about, but again, I just want him to know I really don't care what you do. I don't care what you drop. I don't care if somebody drops some on you. It don't matter. I mean, if you did it, we gonna talk about it. No big whoop. Yeah, Don Cato has a lot on her, and that's what I don't understand. And why would you want somebody who is doing this kind of stuff to you? I mean, this what you think love is? I'm just asking the question. Is this what love is? I just don't get it. But hey, everybody has to do what he or she has to do. I just think it's better. Somebody said he might pimp her, whatever. Well, for somebody who don't like a lot of drama, he definitely hangs with somebody who is all about the drama. And that's the whole thing, you all. That's what Don Cato does. See, Don Cato hides behind ZX. So ZX will do his dirty dealings and deeds so he can continue to look like the good guy. And all I'm going to say this to MU is, MU, you fighting the wrong people. The people who you should be fighting, you ain't. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. And again, Don Cato, you are an older guy, and you would think that you would be doing something better. And I just can't get it. You was done with MU in Atlanta, but yet you still there and you was at that courthouse. And I know you and what's his name are y'all cool, but we gonna call it out. And nobody ain't say that MU is exempt from the mess. She's just as in it as you all are. Because again, she could step away and do what she need to do. So I'm not saying that she's exempt, and I'm not calling her an angel. I'm not. I'm not. But you would think that you all would do a little bit better, but I don't really care. And that's what I really want you to know. I just really don't care what you do. Just really don't care. Because it seems like y'all do this to all these women. So, and hopefully they see what's going on. But these people are not to be trusted. And I've learned some lessons here. There ain't no friends on YouTube. And stop, because you look, MU, for you even calling that man, whether you said something to him or not, he has turned that whole thing around now. Now it's you trying to set him up. Now it's you all from a phone call. You called him twice, didn't even talk to him. And you see where this is going? I think it's sad. Lyric, you gonna have to get out my seat, girl. You know I was sitting there. Get out my seat. Go to the other side. Go to the other side of the couch. Come on. Thank you. Oh, my dog trying. Ooh, thank you for keeping it warm. No, boo. You kept this little seat warm for me. Get out my face now. I know you can't lick me. Get out my face now. Stop playing. You know I'll be playing that kissing in the mouth now. Okay, so the score is still 14-9 in the third quarter. Norfolk State is winning. I hope they keep this lead. It'll be sad. They already done lost against Virginia State, Lord. I hope they don't lose against Hampton. Come on, State. That's right. Run it, boy. Run it, boy. Oh, he fell right over his feet. He ain't even get that first down. Okay, Lord Jesus. Anyway, what else is going on? Well, I don't know what she is, y'all. I'm just being chill. Mm. You can't have none of this coffee. Move, lyric. Mm. Oh, my dog is something else. Yeah, you know what? And again, I'm glad Deion Sanders is winning because a lot of people didn't want him to win. And again, that's another man people don't like. That's another man. Well, he think he's so much and he da 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 da. Deion is doing what Deion does. And Deion knows he's a good coach. And Deion motivates. And people have a problem with that. So what y'all think about all of this stuff going on? Like I said, I'm so tired of the MU Don Cato situation. I really am. I really am. I just hope they get it together, leave each other alone, do what you got to do, and keep it moving. I was windmilling for MU. Okay. Mm. Lack of financial literacy, abuse, unemployment, homophobia, sad and ridiculous. Yep. I really look at uppity Negro goddess, and that's another. What's up, Mayor Detroit? That's another person that I feel sorry for. Let me say this. It is not a read that somebody goes to work every day. It is sad though that our own people, you don't have to worry about white folk, our own people calling folk over social media stuff, our own people. And we be the first one to cry out how we ain't together. But there's some jealousy here. Do you think they will put the T out or she'll be able to shut them up? They're gonna put the T out. Something gonna happen. Um, I think it's sad. It is not a read because somebody has a home. It is not a read because somebody has an education. It is not a read that people are trying to get their health together. It's not a read. And I just think it's funny how people take these things as a read. And it just goes to show you. And you're right, Mademoiselle. It's a sad situation because we have a lot of illiteracy. We have a lot of poverty, and people would celebrate folk selling drugs and so on and so on. And I'm glad people get their life together, but we got to do better. That's all. Somebody said again, other sectors come over here to get subbies and money. Yeah, pretty much. Or the people going over there paying them. That's why I can't believe because Tisa was doing okay over here, but again, people wanna they wanna venture out. They wanna venture out, baby. So let them do what they gotta do. Mm, mm. Let me read y'all comments. Tracy, do you think she'll come live and say what's going on? I hope she moves on and live her life and her schooling. I'm reading y'all stuff. How did your song go Sunday, Pastor? I know, baby. I sung it. I sung it. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was really nice. Hey, Rodney. Honey, Rodney was talking about, Teresa was talking about your little booty cheeks, honey. She said honey, Teresa went in detail with that. I'm like, okay, Teresa, come on, waiting on your steaks. Hey, Serious Babe. Is this the real Serious Bayless? What's up, Serious Bayless? How you doing? Is that you? Is that the real Serious Bayless? Okay, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Rider Lives, girl. Mm, mm-hmm. Well, what's up, Sirius? It's good to have you. Sirius, you seem like you went through a lot, and it seemed like you a fighter, girl. It seemed like you really fighting and everything. So, and let me say this, y'all. There are some people who are at the House of Slytherin who I'm cool with because I think you learn. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this is me personally. I'm not trying to turn anybody against anybody, but I'm leery of people who telling folk they moving funny. I'm leery of people who make people put identifiers at the end of their name so they can be identified where they're going. I have a problem with that. And I'm one thing I'm learning about this YouTube beef sector and a lot of other sectors, it's about control. It's about control. People are upset with me because I won't be censored. And you know what they say? Oh, he's spilling himself now. It'll be a matter of time. Somebody will find his job and do this, and this, and the third. Isn't that sick? All because somebody feels helpless and hopeless. So what they're saying is, we want you to suffer. We don't like you, and we want you to suffer. And this is why I was saying what I said about King Roman. I don't care how you feel about King Roman. Get on a YouTube live and cuss King Roman out. Say what you want to say about King Roman, but leave that man's job alone. And truth be told, and quiet be kept, if they're not representing their job and if they're not doing XYZ, it shouldn't make a difference. It shouldn't make a difference at all. But what that says to me again is, I'm going to show you how much power I got. And you really don't have any. And that's the thing. A lot of people don't have no power except on these YouTube streets. On these YouTube streets. Subscribers, do not let these subscribers, do not let these content creators rule over your life. Don't let them rule over your life. And I'm with you. I'm with you, King Roman. I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna say what I have to say. I'm going to do what I need to do, and I'm gonna keep on moving, whether you like it or not. Because one thing about me is I look, the law is for the lawless. And I will say, the law hasn't caught up with some of y'all yet, but it's going to. And I'm going to be ready when it does. A lot of you all are just on the border of arrest, and y'all don't even know it. Y'all talking about people scared of folk. No, nobody ain't scared of people. Let me say this. Sometimes you need to keep your mouth shut. Sometimes you need to keep your mouth shut. See, people think silence is fear, and silence ain't always fear. Sometimes silence is strategy. And sometimes you don't need to let people know, but people are already watching folk. They already told people exactly what they need to do. And people will push the boundaries. And just like that girl who lost against Coco Golf, people gonna make an unforced error, and it's gonna mess them up. Now, let me say this to Dovey again. Dovey, I don't know what's going on with you, and just read my book. Dovey, you know, I roast and gag you and say things, but Dovey, I think you really need to be careful. If you think that you have a case, you need to come off of YouTube. You need to stop threatening that woman. You need to go to the legal aid, or you need to find a lawyer. And what you need to do is file suit. But you sitting up here talking about it is not going to help you. And so I think you need to really file suit, because when Just Read My Book put that blurb on her community wall stating if anyone has had issues with you, to please get in contact with her, and she ain't say nothing else, I think you should be concerned. So those are my thoughts. But let me go back to that Coco Golf thing. I am so disappointed that this girl's parents are saying that they don't believe that Coco Golf has testosterone levels because the daughter lost. And like I said, anybody who look like they testosterones or they levels are off is that lady who lost, because baby, I told y'all she looked like Vera Cosa in Living Color with Jim Carrey. So now I don't believe her family is trying to protest against Coco, and she was a sore loser. I mean, y'all, I wish y'all would have rooted for me when I was doing this. Well, you ain't American. You in American soil. But anyway, don't get me started with that. Oh Lord. So we have a problem with Ness now, Rodney. Somebody said, yes, Rodney, I heard the conversation. Ness confronted you about saying you like someone when she's dragging them. You are a grown man and you can say whatever the heck you want. She's out of line. People need to go to the law library because they just don't know how the trouble they be getting themselves into. Dr. Patrick Wilson, they're even calling federal prisons now. My God, let them do it. Because let me tell you, them calls are traced. I thought she won, wasn't it? Yeah, she won. Coco Golf won, but now the parents are sore losers. Yeah, she won. She won, but the parents are sore losers. Now, y'all, I'm not gonna be up long because I gotta get up early for church. But I'm gonna let you all comment either on the Coco Golf situation or some of the stuff that's happening. But let me say this: there are no friends on YouTube, Everybody's a subcontractor. If you ain't gonna say it on YouTube, then you don't need to be saying it on the phone, because y'all know people be recording phone calls. I don't understand why y'all don't understand that. And my thing is, I don't know why y'all be dating these people off of YouTube. Now, this is my personal thing. No reflection on Noble and Tracy. They may be the exception, not the rule. And I'm gonna bring that up. They may be the exception and not the rule. But there's always a mad day when people break up. And it's never good. And this is the thing. You're on YouTube, MU, and your ex-boyfriend's good friend is on YouTube. And y'all in these sectors, and people know you all. And I think you got to be very careful. Y'all, I think Norfolk State is going to win this game. It's 21-9. It's the third quarter, 5 minutes, 48 seconds. I think Norfolk State has possession of the ball. I think they have possession of the ball. I think they're trying to go for another touchdown. So hopefully Norfolk State wins this. They're at the 3rd and 5 minutes left, and they have possession of the ball. Come on, NSU, because they need to redeem themselves from losing from Virginia State at the what's that classic? I can't think of it, but yeah. Norfolk State didn't get this touchdown. Come on, Norfolk State. Did he drop it? And he dropped that ball. Darn it. It was right in his hands. Oh, man. What they going to do? Oh, they going to kick it. Hopefully they make this field goal. Come on, State. Make this field goal. Come on, make this field goal, man. Is it in? It is in. So 24-9. Okay, so Norfolk State, y'all got to do this. Y'all can still win this game. All righty. So anyway, y'all, those are my thoughts. And let me say this. I'm not mad at anybody. I know people have vile things to say about me. I ain't mad at you. You can say whatever you want. This is YouTube. Oh my God, this man has the same last name as I do. He from Ocala. And come on. Is he white? Come on, State. Come on, State. Them cheerleaders better rock. Y'all better do that shake and stomp. Come on, shake and stomp. NSU is shaking and stomping over there. Oh, come on, NSU. Okay, this white dude. Now you on the football team. You shouldn't be up there moving like that. Come on, shake and stomp. NSU is doing this shake and stomp, baby. Okay, y'all better shake and stomp. The band must be playing the neck. Come on, Wilcox. Come on now. You better do that. I got to find out who this is with my last name. Okay. I'm only mad because I said I don't care if DK is gay or not. Okay, who playing? Norfolk State is playing Hampton in the Battle of the Bay. Norfolk State, I think they're gonna win. Yeah. Tracy, I wouldn't be upset. It's give or take in YouTube. Let me say this. Me and Tracy fought for a good year. I mean, first of all, let me stop. Let me go back. No, me and Tracy fought for a good year and then fought again for a good year. We did. We did. But never once did I put Tracy's home information out. Now, did I drive by the house, the apartment complex? Baby, you know, but I'm not putting out Tracy's address. I ain't never called Tracy's job. I ain't never tried to get Tracy fired. We don't do that kind of stuff. We don't do that kind of stuff. Let me tell you how deep it was, y'all. I never forget when Sean Bradley was going in at Tracy And he was talking about Tracy's car. Did you all know I have never seen Tracy's car? Even when Tracy came to my house, I walked Tracy to the door, and that was it. I didn't even know how Tracy's car looked. So again, that's how deep it is. Now, again, was I a little shady? I felt that like, hey, I was like, look, Tracy, I ain't bothering you. I really tried to back off. But baby, I had some, and when she said she had a luxury apartment, y'all know I was gonna go in and let her. And truth be told, quiet be kept, her apartments are better than most people. And let me say, can I say something? It bothers me that somebody living up in a Motel 6 converted condo got the nerve, and Teresa's place looks 15, 25, 50 times better than what folk living. And I'm gonna leave that alone. Now we can talk about Teresa's place, but baby, I have seen some things. I have seen garbage in the kitchen and everything. And I'm gonna say, when me and Teresa was going at it, we went at it. And baby, y'all know we did. And people still trying to do that. But hey, we in San Antonio. And never once I was gonna try to find Teresa and jump Teresa. Hell, Lovely Love live in San Antonio. Nobody, and see that we live peacefully here. Did they win? Did they win? Okay, y'all. Oh God, because I'm seeing if Norfolk State won, baby. Okay, this man trying to get a touchdown. All right. So anyway, y'all, I took a picture of a Sirius. What are you talking about, Sirius? Come on up here and tell us what you're talking about, because you sound like you're talking about somebody deep. I don't know, y'all. Let me get Sirius up here, because Sirius Bayliss is sounding like she got something to get off her chest. Sirius, what you got to get off? You got something to get off your chest, Sirius? Click the link, Sirius, and let's talk about it now. Don't say unalive or say something like that now. You know, we want to keep it. I don't want nobody to be flagging my page. You know, these people are heavy flaggers over here. But seriously, you sound like you got something to say. And Rodney, what's going on with you? I want to hear your story. What's going on with you and Ness, Rodney? Because I heard you got some mess going on with Ness. Golly, I can't take you nowhere. Did they get a touchdown? So Hampton got a touchdown. So it's 15, but it's 1 minute. I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they're going to do it. Yeah, even if they get 7 points, I don't think they're going to do it. So Hampton just scored. I want to know who this power bottom is. Oh, Lord. Who did Sirius, you need to come up and explain that, sis. Come up and explain that to us, Sirius. Okay. They let that man get right on there. He stepped right on in the end zone. That was a good pass. Dang it. So Norfolk State, y'all got 1 minute and 47 seconds. Y'all need to either make a touchdown or keep them away. Bayliss ain't hitting no links. LOL, no, Jay Wilson, me and Ness is good. Okay, then. Brian want to know who that power bottom is, Brian. Brian wants to know. Ooh, these people at Hampton looking mad over there in that blue. Sirius, what's going on, Sirius? Now, you know you can come over here and hit the link. You know you can hit the link over here, Sirius. Now, I'm not messy, but I do want you to speak. It sounds like you got something to get off your chest. And I know you ain't scared of nobody either. Come on, Hampton. Okay, these little girls, come on. Ooh, they look like Wonder Woman. Okay, ooh, she's thick, baby. Come on now. Okay, y'all. So hopefully Norfolk State wins this. I'm looking at what y'all. Somebody said somebody photocopied. All right. Is this Sirius Bayliss?
Absolutely.
So y'all now, Sirius Bayliss clicks links when it's worth clicking links. Okay, she don't click everybody link, but she clicks links when she needs to click links. So I just want to say that, and I'm very happy that you're up here. Sirius, what is going with you, boobs? You said it was a power bottom, girl. What's going on?
Yeah,
Brian want to know where. Because
I
I
was
want to
talking
find
about
a location.
I was talking about the power bottom ZT.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's going on with him? Serious.
Well, he was coming for me. People start knocking on my door, and I got my heat on me. So if I gotta,
Wait a
push,
minute. Now, so you in the same city,
yeah, yeah,
and people were knocking on your door?
yeah.
Really?
That's why I just shut up. I just didn't say shit. I just shut up. I just shut the fuck up
Wow.
because it's
I
no
didn't know
longer
that
in
was
the chat.
happening.
It's no longer in the chat. It's no longer on YouTube. It's at my fucking front door, and that's. But I don't ride around my city looking over my shoulder. I just
But
do
somebody
what
knocked on
I
your
need
door.
to
Did
do.
they stay at the door or did they knock and run?
No. Actually, it's on the camera, whatever. But you can't really see him, and I don't know what his family looked like to be like, oh, that's his sister, such and such. Like, so I wouldn't know. But it was not. I believe that it was not him
Mm-hmm.
because he said some identifying things like, what I'm saying, get you some new blinds. Well, my blinds ain't messed up, but my neighbors is. So was you at the wrong house? I mean,
Wow.
that just let me
Wow.
know that you have been here. You see what I'm saying?
Wow. That's dangerous. So, he seemed like he was very chummy with somebody you used to be chummy with and not chummy with anymore. So, do you think that that has some uh, correlation with what's going on too?
Absolutely. She used him as a tool and told him that I was following his mother. I seen ZT's mother at the hospital on 3 occasions. The first time, I was just like clicking on videos, watching videos. I was like telling my girlfriend, I was like, let's watch ZT live. And the lady next to me in a wheelchair, she was like, oh, ZT, that's my son. Anthony Banks, that's my son. She FaceTimed him. I
Mm,
couldn't even walk away or nothing. She put him on a FaceTime and this motherfucker was waving. Hey Bayliss, my mama was there and my girlfriend was there.
wow.
So how he play like, so if I was following your mama, why you didn't do nothing about it that day? Because nobody followed your mama. Susie putting a battery in your back. That's all. Why you didn't tell him a year ago? Why you didn't tell him 6 months ago? Why you didn't tell him 8 months ago? You
Now,
gotta
somebody
make it.
said, be careful, Bayless. Wasn't you in her chat the other day and got gifted a membership
Absolutely.
and they blocked you?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
so Bayless, what was that for?
So she put on her wall that she exposed me. She didn't expose anything.
Oh
I
my.
record, okay? I've been recording and I'm gonna keep recording because she keeps slick dissing me. She'll do a whole 2 hour video and throw a slick dissing
Norfolk
me
State is
about
gonna
me.
win. I'm
So of
saying,
course,
Bayless, hold on for a minute. So before Bayless, I'm gonna let you say that. Norfolk State, this guy almost got a touchdown. The score is 24-9, with 9 seconds, baby. I think Norfolk State gonna win this. Sorry, Hampton. I
oh,
think it's an over thing. Oh, oh, is it over? They ran the clock out. Did they win? It's the end of the third quarter. I thought it was the end of the quarter. Oh my God. Hold on for a minute. I thought this was it. Okay. Well, they may have a chance. So go ahead, Bayless. I'm so sorry. So go ahead.
I don't know. I just think that people acting like they got amnesia and they don't know where all these
So my,
ZT
my
kids
thing is
come
this,
from.
Bayless, now, and I want you to answer this. I want you to be honest, and it's not a setup and it's not a gotcha question. I've had my thoughts around that individual for a long time. I don't have any issue with her. I just had, number one, I always felt that the beef sector radically changed with that Larry Nelson situation. It radically changed for me because I'm like, they should be handling this in court. This shouldn't be that. But I just felt that when she came back, those people who she felt did not do her right, it was her personal job to publicly humiliate them. I believe Bless Watkins was the smartest one not to get into that situation, which was great. But it seems like that there is, I think she's back now. She knows things that are legally not applicable. She knows that she can't do certain things, so she may push other people up to do it so she can keep her hands clean. But really, am I right? Because I used to call her the House of Slytherin, the Church of God and cults. And one thing she said that I noticed that people thought that I wanted them to do it, and they did it, but I never told them to do it. And so it's almost like people did things for me thinking that I wanted it, but I never told them to do it. I never told them not to do it either. But I hear that. And then another thing that really got me that I heard when her say is that, when that person is no use for you anymore, then you let them go. And I heard her say that when she was talking to Bree. And this is why I don't trust a lot of people from the house of Slytherin. Now, like I said, I'm not saying I don't. I really didn't know you, Bayliss. I heard some things, but I heard those things, and those things were a red flag for me. So, am I right in my assessment with that? Because you were with her,
Absolutely correct. And I agree today. I can say that I was in a cult
and why do you feel like you were in a cult? Some of the things that would make you feel like you were in a cult.
because we move like a certain kind of way. We move a certain kind of way. That's where the saying "you moving funny" came from. Like if she's enemies with Fi Babe, what do I look like over in Fi Babe's chat talking about? Yeah, girl, go ahead. No, it's not gonna happen. So none of the TSTC members did that, and if they did, they were kicked out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now, and like I said, I don't think people realize it at the beginning. And I don't like to use this person because I am at peace with this person now. I'm very much at peace with this person now. But Vaughn, I don't think she knew what she was getting into. And people were blessing her with stuff.
Yeah,
But when things went south, people start threatening to call her job and all of this stuff. And I'm like, see, it's that kind of stuff. It's good when it's good for you. But when it ain't good no more, it ain't good no more. Am I
absolutely. What I used to do is I used to record videos because if I would screen record the videos, and if someone take her content and put it up, then I'm able to copyright and flag that and get it down. And I've taken many channels down for Susie, many.
so Bayliss, what was the turning point for you? What was the point when you say, I am done with this. This is it. I am through. What was that turning point for you?
Well, when she came back and turned state evidence against all her people, like what?
Wait a minute. You said state evidence?
I mean, well, I'm street, so I'm gonna just say like if it was in the streets, that would be
Okay.
like turning. That would be like turning on people.
Mm-hmm.
That was down for you. You know what I'm saying? They was rooting for your ass for 3 years. The whole time he was gone. Now you come back and you gonna shit on them.
Do you think that she did that to Brianna? Because, one thing that I noticed that she would tell Brianna, you didn't fight for me. But then Brianna is saying, well, you told me not to say anything. So what is it? And it's almost like you can't satisfy this person, and whatever you do is not going to be seen acceptable.
Listen, Susie want to pay me as a bad person. I didn't do anything to this lady. Okay. And for the people in the chat, they want to know why I was in her chat the other day because I record every video that she does. Now you can put it on member only, but Bayliss got it. Okay. Every video. Now, if I'm sleeping, I ain't up and I catch it because I ain't paying for no membership. Okay. But God blessed me with a membership by just sitting in her chat recording. Hell, I was sweeping my floor cleaning up and I heard Bayliss drop down. No, Bayliss ain't did shit. Bayliss was just recording. That's what I do. Is that anything out of the norm for me? No, absolutely not. Why is she surprised?
Mm. So
And she
Bayless,
tried to take this narrative that I did something to
were
her.
you really close with her? Because some
Yes,
people she'd say I'm not close with, but were you really close with her?
listen, we were close, but she's downplaying our friendship. Like they say, who is Bayliss? She'll say, "Oh, that's just some lady I met at the laundromat." Like, wow, what? We sat on the phone 5, 6, 7 hours. What are you talking about?
Mm. So
That's
somebody said, so
weird.
VS was right regarding your SD card.
SD card. I don't know what
What
that
is the
is.
SD card, monkeypox? See, if you're going, because I don't know what an SD card is.
A memory or something? That's
Yeah, I don't
weird.
know what an SD card is. So, But that's really interesting. So tell me, Bayliss, about some things that we may not know about that would really shock us. About
So
some things that happen.
the thing that you were saying about she don't do stuff, she don't tell people to do stuff, but it gets done. And that's just how it goes. All you have to do is insinuate, and somebody's gonna pick up on that because people are not dumb. And while I rode past Anthony Banks' house is because he made my friend cry on Valentine's Day. These people acting like they don't know this story. It you cannot rewrite history. So if he made my friend cry on Valentine's Day on live,
Mm-hmm.
and he live in my city, I'm gonna ride past his house and take a picture. I didn't knock on the door. She went live and knocked. And from that day, he said, Bayliss knocked on my door. I ain't said I knocked on nobody's door, but I didn't say shit. She needed that clout. I didn't need it.
Mm, 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 mm,
You need that clout. I just rolled past and I took a picture. It's
mm,
legal.
mm,
I
mm,
looked
mm,
it up before I did it because I don't do illegal shit.
mm.
But I did not knock on his door. And now they're over there being friends as if this stuff did not happen. And it is hilarious. And I don't see nobody calling her out on it.
Mm,
But it happened because y'all was there.
mm. So what do you think about my statement? There's no friends on YouTube. Is
There's
that
not.
it?
There's
Huh?
not. There's not. It's not. It's not gonna work. It's not. There is gonna be a mad day. Just look
Mm-hmm.
at my situation. She said I was a bad friend. All I ever bought her was a microphone, which is true. This is the same girl. Andrea sent her some money. She sent it back. Andrea sent it back. She tore the money up, okay, in little bitty pieces and sent it back to the girl. Now, what the
Wow.
hell I look like giving somebody something that does, like, come on now. No,
Well,
no.
you know now to a lot of people, she um she shows strength and like she's powerful. I mean, even with the IHOP situation, I'm gonna fight. But I've heard that she's very paranoid and fearful. Is that true?
She is very paranoid, very very paranoid, and she wants me to be paranoid like that. Telling ZT's sister, she claims she talked to ZT's sister, and of course, their mama died 30 days ago when this was happening, like 2 months ago. So his
Mm,
mama had just died, and he had all this, in the back of his throat for me. But why you didn't do it when your mom was alive? She could have came on this live and told you what I did to her, what I said to her. But she's gone. I
mm,
don't think that lady would have lied.
mm. Wow. So,
And
but
these
you're
people
saying
are
that
in
you
my
didn't you didn't go to his mama out of malice. It was just you
no.
were there. You mentioned that on the live, and she was like, "Oh, I mean, mentioned that." She's like, "Oh, that's my son," and then FaceTimed her, and then all of a sudden, voila, here you are
Yeah,
with
and
him.
we go to the same hospital. So I encountered her like 3 different times, and I was like, "Hey," she was like, "Hey," but then one day, I had to pull back because my mama was kind of like, "Where is she at?" Like I'm like, "Mama, you can't talk to that lady no more." You know what I'm saying? And ZT told his mama the same thing. I just felt a different it was a different feeling. And so I
Mm,
backed up and I didn't see her no more after that. But following his mama around and they talking about I got a video, dropped the video. Susie's claimed to show him a picture behind the scenes. Why you didn't show the people? If you got the picture, show the people.
mm. So, Baylor,
Period.
I got a question. What would you tell people now from what you've learned? What would you tell people to look out for? What would you have done differently?
And be loyal to yourself. Being loyal to these people. And we already know what the Bible says about that. Okay. But I wasn't doing it out of oh, she's my friend on YouTube. She was my friend in real life. It, I went to Virginia, so I've been around her. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we was in a fucking chat. We was together. So
Mm-hmm.
it's different. It's a different aura. But she can downplay it all she wants to. I don't give a fuck. But telling me that you're gonna get my mama put out, baby. That's when I
Wow.
shut up. Do your thing. Go live and get my mama put out. Don't keep threatening me. Oh, if Bayliss talks to this person, if she talked to Bree, I'm gonna make sure her mama homeless. My mama is 74 years old, and you are
Mm,
a demon. You are a fucking demon. Period.
mm. Wow. So, Bayliss, another question for you. Were you all romantically involved, or did
No.
you all have interest, or you all were just good friends? Because I know that, the QI situation was
Mm-mm.
deep. And QI was mad at me today because, again, QI don't like to be reminded of that fact. But now let me say this. If I'm lying, please help me out. But I saw with my own eyes QI and that young lady at the store, and QI was using credit cards, and it seemed like QI was really trying to impress her. It was a lot of stuff. So, what is the real tea behind that QI story? Because if I'm wrong and if I need to change the narrative, then I'm more than enough to change the narrative. But am I wrong? Because it seems like there's some cloudiness of what we've seen and what QI has said.
I'ma just be honest, and y'all not gonna like this. Y'all not gonna like this. If the spirit tells me something, I go with it, and it's never wrong. It's just not. Susie is not gay, a lesbian. She's not any of that. She used QI. I mean, to for a storyline. Like that was her girlfriend. Like you, out of all the people in the world, you pick QI. Like, come on now.
So
No,
I got a question for you. So all of the stories about the toy and all the other stuff, did that really happen?
that really did happen. The
So she
little
was
girl
just
had
so
went
she would
on.
she would take herself through an experience not being same gender loving just to have a storyline.
I guess so, or to get the women to like her. I mean, she is cute, and she could be seductive, but I don't like bisexual women. I just don't, and so I was
So do
never.
you think she's bisexual or gay, or because last time we heard she was seducing Kiki man.
I
You
don't
know,
think she's gay, and I believe that IHOP was her first fight.
oh, you believe IHOP was her first fight? How so?
Well, we was having a conversation, and I asked her, and it was very awkward. It was very awkward. I said, "Was that your first fight?" And she said, "Bayliss," and it just was quiet, and we continued to talk about whatever we was talking about. It was very awkward. Like I didn't have many of fights, but I'm in Kansas City, so we get to fight and go home or go to jail. Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't go to jail when I fight. So, but yeah,
Wow.
that was her first fight, and they not gonna like that I'm saying it. And it's okay.
Mm. So, question: what do you think about the Larry Nelson situation? And like I said, I think this is where to me, I think this is where the beef sector start veering off into some uncharted territory. And again, a lot of people say he did it, he did it, he did it. And my thing is, okay, that's fine. Let the court handle it. I'm not saying that the man was wrong or not, but I'm like, again, we shouldn't be in the court of public opinion. This is something that the court should handle. And then,
But you do know that there is a statute of limitation on crime.
okay, it's a statute of limitations. Okay. So my thing is then, okay, I understand that. But even with that, then I was really thinking that, okay, maybe that person needs to get help. Maybe they need to get the counseling. Maybe they need to do this and the third. But I was hearing his side of the story. I was hearing their side of the story. And truth be told, I think people hurt themselves when they start lying and using YouTube for this, because a lot of people were swinging for him. My thing is, I wasn't swinging for him because of innocence or guilt. I was swinging because, like I said, if this happened, then we need to take people to court. They need to pay for it. And then if it's a statute of limitation, then this is when somebody need to be in therapy and so on and so forth. But what are your thoughts on that? I'm really through with it. But what are your thoughts?
That's around the time my dad died, and what I was doing was I was recording just like I am today.
Hmm.
Like I was in our chat the other day because I'm a recorder, so I recorded the Larry Nelson stuff, so I didn't get to see everything. But I do hear a lot of people saying she shouldn't have touched the story, but the girl reached out to her.
Hmm.
So if somebody reach out to you, I mean, what are you gonna do? Are
I
you
don't
gonna?
touch everybody's story. And one thing I learned from St. James and Thais, because Thais was on, and I knew this long time ago, I don't have to be the first to break nothing, because the people who are the first to break it are the ones who get sued first. And I just think that it's really deep. And Again, it's his word, her word, and what really happened. And because I wasn't there, and because people have vendettas, this girl was stripping while she was in high school. And then I do look at Larry Nelson's choice of women that he had kids with, and it seems like there's always a disconnect somewhere. And so my thing is, I really don't know. Oh my God, don't tell me this man gonna get a touchdown. Get him. Oh, damn. Damn, come on, State. I'm sorry. Not again. Okay, it's 22-31. They better work this. They better get a touchdown or they gonna be in trouble. I'm sorry, girl. Oh my God, I'm because if Hampton win this and they lose this game, it's gonna be a hot mess. But anyway, that's how I feel. And so yeah, I just think that we have to be careful because I wasn't there. That young lady may have had some issues with her dad and wanted to get back at him, vice versa. And I just think, and again, to this day, Larry Nelson has a lot of ugly stuff to say to me, and it doesn't matter. The biggest thing is, though, I wasn't there. I
Right.
wasn't there. And so that gets me. And so yeah, but yeah, I get you. Somebody said,
And
oh yeah,
then
that would be the topic Sunday church. So somebody said Sean Bradley created Susie. She was just a scary punk until he kept lining her
I
up.
agree.
They were trying to outdo other, and it backfired.
Who
Okay, you
said
agree
that?
with you?
Who
You agree
said
with
that?
that? That's Biggie Face Yaya. You agree with that?
I agree with that. Damn,
How so? How do you
that's
think he was trying to line her up?
that's a troll, but they telling the truth. So they owe B sector. You hear me? That's a troll, but they know they
So
shit.
how you think he was setting her up or trying to line
Remember?
her up?
So do you remember? So he was letting Onsite April and everybody else hit his link and dog her out. That's
Mm-hmm.
what made her go so hard because he was just letting people get up there and dog her out,
Mm-hmm.
especially Onsite April.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was offended. And so that's when she started to fight back.
Okay.
That's
Now I
when she
heard her
started to
and
fight
Onsite
back.
April were really close at once as well.
They were.
And what happened to that?
I don't know, but I would like to talk to Onsite April. I would like to have a conversation with her. I've never spoke with her.
Well,
And
somebody go get Onsite April.
I
Somebody
noticed when I talked to other TSCC members, this girl was lying to all of us. This is some manipulation type shit. For real.
somebody go get Onsite April. Hold on for a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a quick minute.
Salute to y'all in the chat. Look, I'm just clearing my name. Everybody get to get their name clean. Shit, my name could be clean too. Oh, mm. No, it's probably in that bag over here. Yeah, look in that bag.
She may or may not be on. I told her to come up. Somebody said, hold on for a minute. Let me see somebody. She was doing stuff to J Dunn before SB entered the picture. She went after Larry Nelson before SB entered the picture. Okay. So what's the stuff with the J Dunn situation? Because again, it seems like
So
her and J Dunn was. Go ahead.
Jay Dunn did push up on her. I will say that because Susie was like, okay, there's people in my team that don't like you, but I like you. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I like you, so don't worry about them not liking you. And she just kept irritating her. She was calling her at work, asking about Onsite April, and that's when she clicked. That's when she went off. She was like, don't call me when I'm at work. Like, and she hung up on her. That's when she was done fucking with her.
Okay, so Purple Peach said, serious, do you think by answering these questions that there will be backlash?
Absolutely. She's gonna say, oh, she did an interview with Jay Wilson.
And let me say this interview was not planned.
And this ain't
I
no
didn't.
damn interview. This is a conversation.
Yeah, well, it's not an interview. It's really a conversation because I didn't even know if this was the real Bayliss or
An
not.
interview is
Um,
something that is set up and talked to about
yeah.
behind the
So
scenes.
Onsite April is coming up. She told me she'll be there she'll be in a minute. But you
Now let
know.
me tell you this since you're big on education.
Okay.
Listen, I did not learn how to read till I was 22 years old, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So Susie comes on here and tell everybody, Bayless can't read. Well, I can read today. Like I said, I learned how to read when I was 20, 22, 23. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not ashamed about that at all. That's something I overcame. And I'm a master researcher. And it's funny every time somebody say it because they're just taking her word for it. And then she put herself in a story and said, she helped me learn how to read. How? When I met you when I was 36. How? How?
Mm.
And that's something that's running rampant in the black community. Half these damn people can't fucking read.
Somebody said actually VS mad at me for made BG Gremlin picks about Q Sean. Okay, let's
Yeah,
not
she
rewrite
did.
history. Okay, well, okay, I
Everybody
got
did
you.
get the gremlin pictures. Yeah, to taunt her, to basically to taunt her. Now
Okay.
that's cultish
And Jay
behavior because
Dunn, let me say this. I don't think people rewrite history. It's good. Let me say this, Jay Dunn. I'm glad that you are putting in to let her know because again, things happen. We get it. We get it. So I ain't
yeah,
trying to
I
rewrite
agree
nothing.
with what I agree with what she said.
And VS was upset that April started supporting me. Shaka, I was clean team VS and TSCC before Brianna dressed me for VS, so you know nothing. So I guess Biggie Face Yaya Smalls was a part of that team as well. I got Onsite April on, and Bayliss, what do you want to ask her, or what do you want to say to Onsite? Onsite, is that you? You there?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Go ahead, Bayliss.
Hey, on site April, I've never
What's
talked to
happening?
you. Uh,
What's happening, Mama? I know.
what's going on? I find out when I talk to people that was in TSCC that there was a lot of lies being told.
A whole
Uh,
lot of lies.
amongst the group though, amongst the group. And I was
Hmm.
shocked. Like this whole damn thing has been just a fucking facade, like fake.
Yep.
So I want to specifically ask you about yeah, this is gonna be tough, about the father situation. About the father
It
situation.
was her daddy. It was not her brother. She was in love with her brother. When her brother got a wife, that's when she lied on him.
How do you know this, April? Now, I'm asking some serious.
Cause she told me out of her own mouth.
Oh,
How
Yeah, I
she
believe that.
told me out of her own mouth.
okay.
And see, she tried to backpedal,
And
when
have
it
I ever changed? Have I ever changed what I said, Bayless? Word for
nope,
word. I'm
mm-mm,
not finna man bump that chick, man.
nope,
And let me tell you something. Sean didn't bother that chick. Sean made us what do you call it? Stand down. I forgot what he deactivate. He
yeah.
made us deactivate. He was out of town for 2 months. We did club chat, Sean, me, we didn't say nothing. She kept jugging. She kept jugging at Sean and at me for 2 whole months.
But he did just let y'all come up there and just dog her. That's what really irritated her.
But we stopped. Sean said he I guess he felt like, well, I don't know. I can't speak for him, but he said deactivate.
Now,
Leave
was
it
he doing
alone.
it intentionally? I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to have a conversation.
No,
Was
he
he?
just wanted to have a conversation. Sean didn't know nothing about her. You remember when we hit that link? Sean ain't know who we was.
Yeah.
And until I told everybody, listen, Madagascar them finna have a conversation with this a Sean person about us, and we ain't over here,
Hmm.
you know,
Well,
and
this
that's
is the
all it
thing. So
was.
VS said, why would VS, well, somebody said, why would VS tell you that? And this is
Because
Super
she was
Chat
close
VS.
to me. See, are you monitoring? See, okay, my mouth.
How
Go say what say what you want to say. But like I
how
said,
long
if
did y'all
VS
how
is
long
here,
did
let me
y'all
say this.
spend on the
If
phone?
VS is here, she has the right to come up. I mean, because she has the right to defend herself. I'm asking Bayless questions, and if she wants to come up, she can. She don't have to. I get it. Some people don't, but I'm having a conversation. I'm asking these questions. Again, I wasn't a part of TSCC. These are people who used to be a part of TSCC, and they're telling their side of the story, and she can come tell her side of the story. She might tell it on her platform, but it's up to her. Go ahead, on site.
She can bring her ass up here, and my words ain't gonna change. But for that pussy ass hoe in the chat, eat shit, hoe.
And so y'all
I
can't
don't
even
owe you
see
hoes no
the
explanation.
chat. So
I don't owe you hoes no explanation when it comes to that pussy ass hoe.
how many hours did y'all spend on the phone on site?
24, 25,
Mm.
26. This bitch called me when she was getting her kids ready in the morning for school. She never slept, and I would speak to the children. She doing her daughter hair. She did her son homework. That's how he fucking graduated. All the fucking time. That's why my husband got mad. 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I let my phone go off. It wasn't that we couldn't pay the bill. I just didn't want to be nasty and say I don't want to. I need a break. I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
So
That bitch went and looked T-Mobile, Verizon, wherever. She went and searched every telephone company till she found Metro, and they told, and she paid my damn bill, and I sent her the money back. Just like nah, she's still my bottom bitch. We up there on what his name? Sean G panel.
yeah,
Sean G talking to me. This pussy asshole went and looked at every hair store to go and find an imitation outfit of mine that my nieces buy me, just so she could be dressed like me. Man, fuck that pussy asshole.
Hey, I screen recorded that video. You hear me? I watched that shit and laughed to this day.
Who does that? Who goes and look
Y'all look
to
like
try to
sisters.
find an outfit like mine?
Y'all look
My
like
niece's
sisters.
my niece's shit is authentic. Whatever she got that bootleg shit from, that's on that pussy asshole. And Bayliss, she don't want you talking. Oh, she gonna put your fat ass son out there. Oh, she
Oh, I
gonna do
know
this
it.
to your mama.
I
Open
know
up
it.
your mouth. She dare you to open up your mouth. She
Yeah,
gonna do you in.
yeah.
So I'm listening to you all.
I just want her to do it. Don't keep threatening me because I could talk to who I want to talk to. I'm free. I'm a person. I'm a human
so
being.
Bayliss, how did she feel about the other people? I know how she probably felt about Onsite, but how did she feel
She
about
was
Brianna?
close to Chopper. The way she be dogging Chopper out now, calling him the 3 letters, everybody knows she was close to fucking Chopper.
Hell yeah, she wouldn't let us pick at him when we used to have club efficiency. And when we used to have a little
Wait a
talent
girl,
show and he used to
what is
sing.
club efficiency?
Club efficiency was the shit, nigga. We used to have
Okay.
club efficiency every Friday. And then we had a talent show, and then Madagascar and Chopper used to try to sing, and we used to pick at them, and she's don't do that, don't do that, don't do that.
This sounds like a whole syndicate. It sounds really crazy. And this is the thing, did you all so April, when did you, like I asked Bayliss,
Because of Jay Dunn, because I took up for Jay Dunn, and she was in
No.
her feelings. But I
Mm-mm.
said on Jay Dunn Live, y'all don't ask me nothing about her. I wasn't gonna say nothing about her. I wasn't gonna say nothing I knew, nothing. Again, she kept jugging at me. She kept fucking with me.
I gotta
And
interject because I gotta say what I know. Now, you left TSCC because you tried to let somebody in the group, which was outspoken. I think you had her on the phone with Susie, or I don't know. I wasn't that close to y'all at that time, but it was something going on with the outspoken one, and we found out she was a op. So then everybody starts. Well, Susie led us to believe that you was letting the op in the group.
that's the lie that slut told you. That slut was on the phone.
And
We
so
was on the
every
phone
time
with
you say it's
Amazing
over Jay
Grace.
Dunn,
That
I
she's
just be shaking my head.
a goddamn lie. We was on the phone with Amazing Grace and that other girl, JoJo Irene. And who did the 3-way in the recording was Shane Law. Do you remember Shane Law?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Better find that.
Outspoken one was a recording, whoever called her and talked to her. And she was mad because, again, she didn't want me to be friends with nobody but her. She didn't want me to talk to nobody but her. Bitch, you ain't my old lady, pussy asshole. I had a whole fucking husband. You were my sister, bitch. Your pussy ass.
I looked
Your
at her as a
lying
sister.
ass.
I looked at her as a sister too. It wasn't never no YouTube shit. It was, it wasn't about YouTube. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about all the rest of them hoes over there sucking on your clique. They can suck my dog dick while they at those pussy ass hoes and weak ass niggas over there.
Wow.
So yeah, she's gonna retaliate for me being up here, and that that's fine.
Like I said, this was not prearranged. I mean, I didn't even know that was Bayliss, and I asked, "Is this Bayliss?" But I'm asking these questions because, again, people want to know, and so I don't have anything against it. But let me say this: I had my thoughts. I had my thoughts. I called it the Church of God and Cults. I remember that was my name for it.
The
Um,
Dark Forest.
it was a lot of stuff,
Now
but I just
let me ask Onsite April this, because I could be honest today.
okay.
Was TSCC a cult?
I wasn't a part of TSCC. I was a part of Team Small Claims Court.
It's the same thing.
When we would, no, it's not.
Was
No,
it
it's not.
a cult?
Listen to me. Listen to me. No, it's not. Because when it became TSCC, that's when it became a fucking cult. Because that's what I told her. If you gonna start messing with people money, messing with they channels and shit, I'm not on that there. I'm not on that. Putting up people dead mamas and stuff. She hit you, and then she talked about me first, and this, that, and the third. Then I'll be like, okay, give in. Next thing I know, don't put the dead. Oh shit, she go live. They go the dead mama and the skeleton in the hand. And what we gonna do? We can't cuss her out on live to make her look bad. But I'm
Right,
texting
and
the hell out of her. But I am texting the hell out of her. Take it down. Take it down.
That was on your birthday too.
Take it down. You understand me?
Man.
No, I was a part of Team Small Claims Court when we had fun. We had club efficiency. We over that. We had added on the strip club.
Yeah, but I just feel like you trying to backpedal out of it. Like you can't get out of it, nigga.
No, she wasn't doing all that, Bayliss. She wasn't doing all that. When she started going dark.
Man, she had you roasting people for her. Be honest.
Wait a minute, hold up. I was the roaster. That bitch can't roast. She still can't motherfucking
exactly
roast. That's why a bitch was scared to fuck with her, because I would drag the skin off their ass.
Let me say this though. It's one thing to roast for somebody, and I don't have an issue with that. But it's another thing to start doing things or that. And like you said, what she
I didn't call nobody. I didn't call nobody's job to get them fired.
Yeah.
I didn't call no hotel room to get them put out. I wasn't on none of that shit, Bayliss. That's why I told her. I said,
and then this is what we were saying. So were you with the group on site during that Larry Nelson situation?
Hell no. Hell no. And then she wanted to treat J Don like shit. And J Don is the reason why she got a hold to Kaya. Because J Don went to the little meet and greet on a little show that Kaya and them had.
Yeah.
And that was her first good interview. But then because Q Sean and let's be honest didn't like J Don, she wanted to treat her like shit. And I'm like, hell no, don't do that. You don't do that to people that help you. But she was in love with let's be honest at the time.
So what do you all think? And this is for Serious and on site. So what do you think is gonna be her rebuttal? What do you think that she's gonna come and say y'all lying because of this and y'all lying because of that? And how
she could come and say is that I'm lying, but she gonna attack Bayliss and try to fuck Bayliss' life up. She said that out of mouth.
Listen, this lady got all my family pictures. She know my mom looked like. She has my dad obituary. My brother was murdered. She said she was gonna read the article.
Oh, she said she was gonna get you through your son and your mama.
Yeah, but you gotta realize.
See, she could never do shit to me, Jay Wilson.
So do you all think she's more dangerous now than she was before she went to jail?
You motherfuckers in danger and don't even know it. All y'all.
Because she's sitting up there making them bitches think she done changed. That bitch ain't changed, but guess what, Jay Wilson? I applaud that hoe. You hear me? That's one of the baddest bottom bitches I ever had. That's a manipulating asshole. She got them pussy assholes and fuck niggas paying her all their money. believing
Mhm.
everything she say. That's a bad bitch there.
So
That's one of the
do
baddest
y'all think
bottom
it,
bitches I ever pimped.
do you all think that it's still a cult?
Absolutely, it's forming
Hell
right now.
yeah.
It's
Hell
forming
yeah.
right before your eyes.
Hell yeah. Anybody that bitch think weak, she gonna go after. I'm telling you, man, that's one of the baddest bitches I ever pimped. That's one bad bottom bitch. And she will always be my bottom bitch. I turned the whole loose. When she went and got the outfit, I said, oh, this bitch, you're still in love with a bitch, you nut asshole.
So
But
on
Jay
site,
Wilson, I can't knock her hustle. I can't knock that bitch hustle. She got them fuck niggas that was weak ass,
yeah,
puss
she got
ass
it on
hoes
lock.
breaking bread.
Yeah.
Somebody said Jay Wilson gave VS more money than I ever did. Jay Dunn, what are you talking about?
I mean, you
What are
gave
you
her
trying to say? I don't understand this because I've never given her physical
Well,
money.
last thing I knew, Jay Wilson gave her $25. Wonder what some $25
$25.
episode?
Wait a minute. No.
$25.
She gave me money. When I wrote the book, she gave me
Something about
$50 and
$25.
people had $50 and people had a fit because of that. But I don't know
No,
what Jay Dunn is talking about. Jay Dunn, I've never
you had gave Susie some money. You had super chatted her while she was dragging Five Babe. Okay. And Five Babe had a problem with that shit. She said get the money back. You said hell no. Y'all
That's
remember that?
that is
And that's
incorrect.
when,
Nope. Never have I ever cashed Susie any money. What happened was I was writing a book. Susie gave me $25, put her picture of her army uniform on because she was being sincere and she was helping out. Then she gave another $25 and Five Babe got mad and I don't turn down nobody money. And that's why that happened. But Susie gave me money. Now, if you're going to tell the story, Jay Don, tell it right. I have never given Susie any money, ever.
look.
Now,
No
Jay
matter,
Don,
look,
and look, I don't have an issue, but if you're gonna tell the story, tell it right. It was $50. She gave $25, and then she gave another $25, and she knew it was gonna make people mad. And I took that money because it did two things. No one is gonna ever cut my bag because you don't like a person, and no one is ever gonna censor me because they don't like that person. And that's the biggest thing. And again, it goes back to that control thing and you're not going to control the channel. And I've
Yeah,
always
you
been that way.
did. You
So
stood on that.
but
Jay
Jay
Dunn,
Wilson
that
and
was
Bayless,
incorrect. Go ahead.
but Jay Wilson and Bayless, look, it don't matter about that whole past. This bitch got out of jail. This bitch got off probation, came back and came up off these weak ass hoes and fuck niggas. You got to give that hoe her props now. She doing her shit. She's a badass bottom bitch. The bitch doing her shit. And
And
I mean,
let me
she
tell y'all,
fooling everybody.
let me tell y'all something. When
I agree
somebody
with
who
that.
I
I agree with that.
necessarily don't give me money, I know what's going on. I knew what was happening, but nobody is gonna tell me who gonna give me money or not. Period.
Yeah, you
Now, Jay Don
stood
said the
on that.
point is I never gave VS a dime, but there's a troll in your chat saying that I was her paymaster. Well, it wasn't my troll. I mean, because I don't do that,
No,
Jay Don. And
no,
Jay Don, you know me to do a
no,
lot of things, but I don't do that. So Jay
Jay Dunn
Don,
ain't never gave her no money.
yeah, I never gave her any money. She
no,
gave me money,
no.
but I never gave her any money.
Well, this is what's talked about today. What's talked about yesterday was Bayliss didn't do anything for her. And I never knew that our relationship was based on I gotta do something for you.
Baby,
Now
listen, I'm gonna say
she
this
sent
right here,
me
baby.
something on my birthday, New Year's. She was always sending me
So
shit.
Bayless, did she say anything to you about on-site that would change your mind about on-site now that you believe may not be
She
true?
told me that on site sent her a picture of a crack pipe, and I have that picture, I have that screenshot. And
That's a
when she
motherfucking weed
and so
pen. And she was
listen,
trying, remember, she was trying to get it on Sean B, and she
yeah,
would never
couldn't
bring
find
it up.
it.
It was a weed pen, puss asshole.
hmm
Go
She
ahead. I
never
want to
came
hear
up
this
with
though.
the
Go
picture
ahead,
though, did
Bayless.
she? So then when me and her got into it, she went over there and told them I smoke crack. Oh, so that's what we
Okay,
do. Either
okay,
you a
okay.
pedophile or you a crackhead. Bitch, I
And if
used
you
to
look at
sell
that,
dope. I
and if
ain't
you
never
look at that
smoked no
picture,
crack.
Bayless, you'll see it's a weed pen. She couldn't
Huh?
produce it on Sean B. And then
I got the picture.
you got the rest of these pussy ass, weak ass fuck niggas and pussy hoes talking about I was snarl cocaine with motherfucking this. I wasn't finna respond to them
Let
pussy
me
ass
say
hoes
this,
and fuck
Brian. Let me say
niggas.
this though. I see Brian said you were her lapdog puppet. Come on now, but let me say this. This is why I say on
Who
Mad
was a
Day.
lapdog? Wait a minute, who you talking about?
You
You talking
know
I
about
he
me
don't.
or
talking about Jay
Bayless?
Dunn.
Oh, okay, so let me say this though. Brian, you always have a mad day, and that's why I tell people there are no friends on YouTube because you always have a mad day.
But listen, Jay Wilson, she telling them and showing them who she is. That's the greatest trick the devil ever played.
Period.
And they still fucking with her. The bitch is a badass bottom bitch I ever pimped. I got to give it to her. But
Period.
Bayless, I'm gonna tell you this right here. And I'm gonna get out, baby, because I don't have surgery. I ain't even supposed to be, but I'm gonna tell you this here. My daddy used to tell us a lot of stories and jokes. And when it came to friendships and sometimes even family, he would tell us this story. Because he was from Dothan, Alabama. A little girl was skipping down the railroad track. On her way home, she saw a snake. It was jumping around because the train passed by and cut its tail off.
Hmm.
She knew it was a snake. She picked it up and put it in her backpack. She took the snake home. She fed it. She took care of it until the snake's tail grew back. Once the snake's tail grew back, she went to pick it up and it bit her in the chest. And she said, well, damn. She said, damn. She said, well, I took care of you. Why would you bite me? The snake told her, you knew I was a snake when you picked me up. Y'all have a good night.
All right, come
All
on now. You
right.
better tell a little sermon. You know, but let me say this, you all. I think sometimes people get caught up in stuff, and it's very easy. Had I allowed those people to tell me who I could take money from or allow on my platform, then I would have been beholden to those people. And I know that I could not do that. And it's very easy. It's very easy. Now, we can sit up here and blame Sirius Bayless, or we can blame Onsite, but sometimes things start off as cool and then it takes another turn. And I just think that it's a cautionary tale. I mean, so Bayliss, if you had to do it all again, you said that you would be true to yourself. But if you had to do it all again, what red flag? So Bayliss, say if somebody is getting ready to get into that cult, what would you tell them? What would you tell them to do? What red flags would you tell them? I mean, I'm being real right now because there are some people who think this is great, this is so on and so forth. And of course, people gonna go say, oh, they just jealous, they this and this. And I don't have any dog in this fight. I'm just asking questions because I was never part of that group. I had my feelings about it, but what would you tell people?
You gotta test the spirit.
Okay,
There's
any red flags? What would you tell them what you got to look out for, or some things that you didn't see until later on that they may not see or they may miss?
she's very cunning. She's very sneaky. She's very manipulative. So that's like really a hard question because while he's down there talking about I was her lap dog, no baby, I was her friend for 5 years. Okay, not a lap dog. I'm talking
Do
about
you
a
think
friend.
you all were really friends, or was she you?
Absolutely, I did. Absolutely, I did.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, hold
I
on for
didn't
a
walk
minute, you
on.
all. Breaking news: Norfolk State just beat Hampton in the Battle of the Bay. 31-23 is the final score. So now Norfolk is 1-1, and Hampton is 1-1 in their loss. So congratulations, Norfolk State University Spartans. They just beat Hampton University, Battle of the Bay, 31-23. It was a good game. All right, continue. I'm so sorry.
And so I've never had a problem with Jay Dunn, but my friend had a problem with Jay Dunn. You see the cultish mentality. Jay Dunn ain't did shit to me. What? She went over there and dragged me because I was over there with Susie. It's a chain reaction. And it's gonna keep happening over and over and over again. It's
So
happening right now.
do you see what kind of plays are being played now that you see that brings up those memories of when you all were in TSCC? What
Okay.
plays that she's playing now currently that you see?
The whole Tisa recording thing. I don't know if the girl Chanel and I don't know her, so I don't know if she have recordings or I don't know if Susie have recordings. But Pizza was asking for those recordings, and those recordings was not played. And I know VS do a lot of bluffing. She'll bluff the fuck out of y'all. Y'all go for that shit all the time.
Okay, so you see a lot of that. What do you think while she's moving in all of these things, these other sectors? She was in the black sector, she's in the Mo3 sector.
She's
What do
trying
you
to
think
dominate. She's rebuilding her team. She's rebuilding her TSCC Cup under a different name called
the rebukers,
Rebukers. And what is a rebuker? What who do we rebuke?
the devil?
And so, do you think it's ironic that she named them that? Satan is very tricky, honey, and I could see his ass.
So do you believe April when she was saying that conversation that she had and who she was in love with? I mean, that's kind of shocking, but April has
To
always
me,
stood close to that. What do you think about that?
I believe it.
Why do you believe it?
Yep, I believe it. Because of certain conversations that me and her had. Like when you're on the phone with someone for 5 and 6 hours, and it's a lot that's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that's gonna come out. And she's telling y'all that Bayliss spilled all her tea to me. No, baby, it was a two-way conversation. We're not gonna be on the phone for 5 hours, and I'm just doing all the talking. So just stop. Just stop.
Wow. So that's deep. I mean, Onsite April has always said that that was told to her,
Yeah.
and she has not backed off from it. So
Hmm. And that's
wow.
why I wanted to ask her personally, because I was told that, oh, she made that up. They made the story worse than it was, but I do remember the initial story, and so that had me thinking like, damn, was it true? And now you got people saying that the son and the daddy, and I don't know if these people adding shit on, but I know Onsite April has stuck with her story.
Mm. This is the thing now. Some people are saying now, they're saying that Bayliss is a reject. This is why she's saying this because she's been rejected. Now she's upset and mad, and this is
No,
her.
I'm not upset and mad. My thing is, if you didn't want to be my friend anymore, all you had to do was be a woman and say, "Hey, look, we grew apart. You go your way, I'm gonna go my way." You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But coming trying to make all this, Bayliss did this, and Bayliss never bought me nothing, and she bought me a microphone, like you just pushing for something. No, just say you didn't want to fuck with a motherfucker. I can respect that.
Mm, mm,
I can't
mm,
respect this. Oh, you talked to Andreas. I talked to Andreas the whole time she was on probation. She wouldn't even talk to the damn girl. Now it's a problem that I talked to her. Like, stop.
So April made that up. April swears for Lord that they had that conversation, and
Yeah,
that's what was told to her. And
and just
so,
like I was on the phone with Susie all those hours, she was too. And I know a lot of shit came out, but I wasn't there to hear that. What
mhm.
like April was.
Wow. You know, and like I said, I don't know. I wasn't there, and again, she is more than welcome to refute what was said. You know, on this channel, on her channel, I don't have an issue. I just asked the question. You know, I have my thoughts about how I felt about TSC back in the day. But again, far as the personal stuff, I really don't know because I wasn't in the inner workings of that. So I don't know about that. And like I said, people can say what they want, but y'all saying that April is a liar. Why is she lying, and what does she have to gain from that? Jay Wilson, you should give this reject a voice. You no, you can't tell me who I should or should not give a voice on my
And I'm
channel.
not honey, I'm not a
I
reject.
let
So
anybody on my channel, and if somebody wants to come and refute that with credible evidence, they can.
and baby, I'm not a reject, okay?
They can. But my thing is, you know, I asked the questions. I did not a personally attack VS. I didn't call her out of her name. I asked straightforward questions. You make the decision of what you believe. I'm not making anybody's decision for them. I am just asking those questions. And
And how
and
long
and
have you been here? The girl said what happened out her mouth. Like, how long have you been here, and what do you know? Do
mhm.
what you know hearsay, or did
and,
you
and
hear it yourself?
and this is the thing, you all. So my big thing is, okay, they don't get along anymore. And this is what happens. And I get it. But you know, it's true or it's not true. Somebody is telling the truth or lying. Everybody has a right to speak their truth, and everybody has a right to refute it. And one thing is, I give people the right to come up to say, this is a lie, this is why this is a lie, and people can hash it out and talk. I really try to have a platform where we're not doing all this screaming, hollering, and yelling.
Right.
But again, why should this lady not be able to tell her side? Is she to be silent? And of course, let's look at the Donald Trump situation. I'm sure those people was lapdogs or do
Mhm.
boys or whatever. But my thing is, the truth is still the truth, regardless of what they've done. I mean, and that's what I want y'all to realize at the end of the day. And I'm glad that I don't know Sirius Bayliss, because I really don't know her well. I just know she was a part of TSCC. Don't really know a lot about her, but asking the question, and it's good that I don't know a lot about her.
But you never seen me come live and be going back and forth with people. You never seen me
Mm-mm.
doing no putting no pictures up. You never see me doing any of it.
Yeah,
You never
yeah.
seen that.
And this is the thing. Attack. So I think this is what I have for you all. This is what I have for you all. Instead of attacking the person, instead of trying to attack, why don't you ask questions
Period.
that
Come
would
up here.
refute what she's saying if you think she's lying? Because
Come
when
up
you
here.
start attacking people, it gives me the idea that you may be telling the truth. You know, the person may be telling the truth. So instead of attacking Bayliss, because Bayliss ain't never said anything derogatory about this lady, instead of attacking her, ask the good questions to say, okay, Bayliss, why this, and the third? Because attacking people ain't helping. Ask the
But
right questions. You might get the
that's what
right
they
answer.
do. That's why I really don't drop down in chats because that's what
Somebody
they
said the
do.
dirt they did to people done got done them to is karma. So okay, so Biggie Face, then what is this? My thing is, you all can attack people, but again, it's not gonna stop the
But y'all
information.
sitting up
Ask the
watching
right
it.
questions.
But y'all sitting up watching it though.
And all I'm saying is ask the right questions. So what questions would you like to ask Bayless, or even on site may not come back on, but what questions would you like to ask them? And then you can make your decision from the answers that you may get. But attacking folk don't give you the right answers. That's all I'm saying.
And I can't
Well,
see
why
the
do you
chat.
think so? Super chat VS, why do you think April is lying? Give me the reasons why you think she's lying. So you can say she lying, she lying, she lying. What are the reasons then that you think she's lying? And we're open to hear that. But what are the reasons? Because
And
just
how
saying
long
she
have you
lied
been
ain't gonna
watching?
change the situation, because April is holding firm to what she said. And so why do you think she's lying? And I would like to know, why do you think, give me something concrete of why you think she's lying. Okay, hold on for a minute, because I don't know who this person is, and let me put my brand up, and then I'll let you on. BR, who is BR? You're on. Okay, BR, if I don't hear from you, I'm gonna take you down. BR, you're on. Give you one more chance. All right, I'm gonna have to take you down, BR, because you're not saying anything. All right.
Yeah, and it's like click the
And if you
link.
wanna,
Like
if you wanna ask the lady question, then come and ask the ladies the questions. Again, I want questions that's going to give me an answer, because you might ask the right questions that may turn something around. I don't know who BR is. You had a right to say something, but I haven't heard. Super Chat has a lot of money vested in her.
she
Somebody
do.
said snakes bite everyone. She watched VS snake numerous folk, and she's surprised she snaked her. Bayliss not only illiterate, she's ignorant and naive too. Okay, you're attacking Bayliss, but you're not asking any questions. And just because Bayliss, you think she may be illiterate, according to what you said, Bayliss has a story. My thing
All
is
I'm gonna
attacking
do,
her is
all
not
I'm
getting
gonna
the
do is
answer.
read a
So
book.
again, I'm not really concerned with the attacks. Anybody can attack. Anybody can attack. Give me a
All I'm gonna do
question
is
to
get off of
ask
this
these
live and
ladies.
go read a book. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get
So
off of this
April,
live and go read a
somebody
book.
said April has always lied. How many content creators from the B sector deal with April? Okay, but give me a question. Give me a
No,
question to prove April is a liar. Because what you're doing is throwing straw man arguments. These arguments are not valid. What are the arguments? Now, I've heard April say she know for a fact that this person has told her this. What question would you ask April to really know? You've heard what Bayliss say. All of this attacking ain't moving me. It ain't moving the needle. And I'm not trying to be a butthead, but the attacks are not getting you the answers, or it's not proving what she said was wrong.
they always said April was a
Was
liar.
Bayliss the one who was holding TSCC money and kept it?
No, ma'am.
That was somebody else, y'all. Well, my thing is this though, Biggie Face Yaya, if you know the whole truth, then why don't you ask the questions that would discredit that? You're not asking the right questions, and it's not discrediting them because you don't like them or you think that they were lap dogs or you thought, okay, so say if they were lap dogs, that don't mean they ain't lying. See, that's what I'm trying to get to y'all to understand. Jay Wilson, you keep cutting her off. She's been trying to say something. Go ahead. I'm not. No, no, I'm not cutting Bayliss off. What I'm trying to say is y'all not asking the right questions. Bayliss, what do you want to say? Because y'all trying to attack people, but y'all ain't asking the right questions. Go ahead, Bayliss.
Look, I can't see the chat because I'll probably be trying to answer all them
Well, but
questions in between.
I'm trying to get the questions to you,
But
but
here's the
all I see
thing.
is attacks. And the thing
Here's,
is, I'm not concerned about the attacks. I'm more concerned about the questions. Ask a good question, you may get a good answer. But attacking people is not the way. Somebody said, I don't believe April about VS childhood trauma. I don't
so
believe the
do you
story she
believe
spent. Okay, so why don't you believe it? You're telling me you don't believe it, but why don't you believe it?
so?
That's the real
Do
thing.
you know? So I want to know from that person. Do you know the original story and tell me what it was?
Okay,
Because
somebody asked me that. She
saying
said,
a
do you
lot.
know the original story and tell her what it was? All right. Yes, what would you like to say? You're on. Okay, I'm getting ready to take you off then. If you come up here and if I ask you, do you have anything to say and you don't, I just remove you from the stage. I mean,
Yeah,
it's that simple.
demons can't stand under the blood, child. They
Okay,
can't.
so she said, do you know the original story? So does anybody want to come up and say you know the original story? Cynthia R is the one who used her job to dox and keep money. Sirius Bailey didn't do
Cynthia
that.
never died. Cynthia did never
Somebody
die.
said, did VS continue to have you make moves while she was banned from YouTube? If so, what tax?
All I did was what I did when I dropped down in her chat yesterday, which is record videos.
So you did something while she was in jail. You recorded videos.
Yes, the people
And
that was
that
talking about.
so what you're telling me now, let me say this. What you're telling me is she knew what was going on, but in order for her not to get in trouble, she had you to do it so she could see it, and so she
No,
would still be
no,
aware of what was going on in the beef sector. Is that
uh-uh,
correct?
no, sir.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
What? Okay, go ahead.
All of those videos that I was recording, all of those people, she no longer has access to.
Okay. Okay.
She no longer has access to, and she
Okay.
was watching. She was watching.
Okay. Now, Super Chat said, I've heard the original story by I am subscribed, but I don't record videos, VS version. Okay, but you're not telling me anything.
Yeah,
Super
you're not
Chat
telling
VS,
the
I gotta
story.
leave you alone because you didn't. Okay, I'm moving on. Well, Sirius was kicked out before and she experienced how VS treated her bad. Why this time any different? Now
No,
that's from
I wasn't kicked out before, baby. I left. How long have
see,
you been watching?
okay, she said she left. I'm reading the questions. But did VS mention that her brother did that to her and her mother covered it up and took off for him? Now, is that the original story? Because I don't know the story. Serious?
Yeah, can you put the comment back up there? Let me.
The comment said, but did VS mention that her brother did what
He,
he did to her and her mother covered it up and took up for him?
yes, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. Okay. That
That's
it was
interjected into the story. But if you was there and you heard her say it out her mouth, if you didn't hear her say it out her mouth, you're not talking to me.
okay.
Chopper
Okay.
was there. Chopper was
Okay.
there. It was people there.
Okay.
And if those people were in the
You're
chat,
telling me that more than one person heard this. It was other people who heard
absolutely,
this.
absolutely, it was on the live.
Okay. All right. All right. Now I'm just asking questions because again, I'm ignorant, so I'm asking these questions of this. Somebody
Now,
said
let me tell
the
you.
only
Let me tell
one
you.
I believe and trust with my whole heart is God. Okay, we get you. Somebody said, "Oh, she was the mouthpiece for VS, the head representative." Like, okay, Brian, we get that. But Brian, I get what you're saying. But do you have a question to ask her? Because if she was the head and the mouthpiece, then wouldn't she know?
I
If
was
she
her
was if she
friend.
was the
Okay.
lapdog, as you say, wouldn't she know? So it's not diminishing what she's saying because she was that. It makes it more credible because she was closer to the source. And she's not, and it seems like she has firsthand knowledge of some things that you may not have. And I'm not being
Yeah.
funny, but I'm just asking these questions.
And ain't nobody dogging her out. If you said this stuff live, why can't we talk about it?
Somebody
This
said,
ain't
did
no
she have Bayliss strike pages while she was away?
absolute. She didn't have me do it. I did it on my own.
Okay, all right.
If I seen somebody that put one of her videos up and I got it and it's mine legally on YouTube, I could do a copyright infringement. But
Where's
she said
Morgan's
over
comment?
there instead that I never done anything for her.
I'm reading Morgan's comment.
People
The
do lie,
only
and
Oh,
Susie lied.
I read Morgan's comment. I read Morgan's comment. People do lie, but this is why we have different people to ask the questions. And I'm glad you are asking more questions instead of attacks.
And what
Attacks
the
ain't gonna
fuck
get you
am I
nowhere.
gonna gain from lying on her? Like, what am I gonna get? Subscribers? I'm not going live talking about y'all come over here. I don't do that.
Somebody asked, was Chopper and Wilder the backbone of TSDC?
Not at the same time, but yeah, not at the same time
Not
though.
at the same time, but yes. Okay. Somebody said, I don't know if this was asked before, but did she truly feel VS was a friend to her and how? Yes, she did. She said because they would
I
talk.
did. So when y'all keep saying I was a lap dog and she was telling me what to do. No, this was my friend. If somebody on YouTube make your friend cry on Valentine's Day and you can just ride down the street past their house, that's what the fuck you probably gonna do. If you give a fuck about your friend. Okay.
Now, Peekaboo, maybe you came a little late, but Bayliss has not been interrupted. She's been able to talk freely. If this interview bothers you, then you could exit. But this is my platform. I don't have a manager.
Please don't call it an interview. My
Well,
mama
well,
be
well,
on
dude,
this.
hold on. This is a chat. See, she don't even want to be called interview. This is a chat, and if you don't like the chat, you can exit. But I don't have a manager. I don't have a stage manager. Thank you. Moving right along. Bayliss, you being roasted. Okay, but let me say this: the
That's
roasting is
fine.
not a big issue. I'm more concerned about the questioning. That's all. And
That's
she
fine.
had her mother on the panel, and they spoke about it there. Okay. I'm not talking about Bayliss. She is standing in her ish. You can't be mad about that. Okay. That's what Shelly said. She's standing in her ish. You can't be mad about that. Okay. Yes, so they trying to get Jay Williams because the truth is the truth. And that's my thing. I don't care about the attacks. Ask the right questions. I don't care about how you feel about Bayliss. You can feel any kind of way. But attacking her does not diminish the truth. That's what I'm trying to get you all to understand. Cutting her off, I'm not sure there's a delay. No, I'm not. I'm reading the questions. Hold on. I'm reading the questions. I'm reading these questions. I'm reading the questions. Okay. She answered a lot of these questions. She did, Donna. And see, this is what bothers me with people who come in late because, again, instead of going and looking at the replay and see where we are, you asking these questions. Now, you see what let me tell you what happens, Bayliss. Let me tell you what happens. And this is why I try to be fair. And if people wouldn't come up, argue, and do all of this stuff, we get some answers. Bayliss, it is easy for people to come and attack you.
I know.
But see, I'm not really concerned about the attacks. If you ask a good question or you ask a sincere question, then Bayliss will answer the question if she so desires. But
But
y'all
see,
attacking her, calling her
some of these
lapdog,
people don't
does
move
not
me because
diminish. Go ahead, Bayliss. Go ahead.
now Shelly has been around her. Shelly has touched her arm. Okay, Shelly has been around her. Shelly has encountered her. Okay. Um, Onsite April, she's been on the phone with her. I've been on the phone with her for 5 to 8 hours. So I could just imagine how her and April was on the phone. So why wouldn't I believe what she was saying? Like, what is somebody gaining from lying? I know y'all lied to get numbers and all that, but what would I be gaining to lie? Like, what the fuck am I gaining? I ain't gaining no respect. I get that in real life.
Okay. All right. Somebody asked, does she have anything she wants to get off her chest and she has the opportunity at this time?
Absolutely. And this is for the whole beef sector. If I've said or done anything to offend you, I apologize and please forgive me. That's what I want to say because
So
you
so what
people
would what
didn't
would
do
you need to
anything to me.
apologize for and ask for forgiveness for?
Like I was striking people pages. People work hard for their damn pages. They work hard to build their pages. And then I come in like a thief in the night and just take it. All for Susie.
Okay. Well, she's on the back. She's in the back, and I'm gonna allow her on the stage. So we have VS Iconic here. How you doing? So VS, I'm sure you have heard a lot of this stuff, and a lot of things that's going on. Go. Oh,
Only 5 minutes, but
okay.
I'll rewind it back. Only five
Okay.
minutes.
Because it was a lot said.
I'm gonna
Bayliss
go
is
on mute.
here. And Onsite April came on. So you all now. This is how I operate, Susie. BS Iconic. I let
Mhm.
people speak and I let people respond. I don't like that Thunderdome stuff. I don't like all of that stuff because we don't really learn anything from that. But Bayliss has said quite a few
Get those
things.
numbers up. Get those numbers up, y'all.
Yeah, yeah. So she said a few things, but Bayliss, she's here. You're here. Bayliss said you all had a friendship. And again, some things happen. She did a lot of things for you, and so I'll start it off from there. I mean, Bayliss, anything to say to VS while she's here?
Not at all.
Okay, VS, anything would you like to say to Bayliss?
She's an ex prostitute. She's garbage, overweight, rats in the house. Owe me $800. I called the food stamp office on her. Cause she ain't been reporting the money. All of that. All I got was a microphone out the deal. It ain't no secret in what VS did, cause VS ain't did nothing fraudulent. Anything I done reported, it was legal, and I was able to show proof of it. Okay, she up there
Well,
getting a check.
did
Ain't
you
nothing
get my
wrong
mama
with her.
put out yet?
Hold on
Did you
for a
Say
get my
what
minute.
now?
mama put out yet?
Go,
I ain't
go ahead.
got to that one yet, but guess what?
Oh,
It's
okay.
it,
Okay.
hold on. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna pull up the email to show you Essence eyes on your ass. Go ahead.
Go
So,
ahead.
so serious. You've heard what she said. She said that you owe her money, all of these things. And
And
again, I'm not so much interested in. I'm I'm not interested in all of this, but I'm just interested in what you said and what has happened. So about the $800, about this stuff. What is your response to that?
she gave it to me. Why would you be saying today that I owe you? What is the fuck?
Well, the job isn't complete.
What was the job, Susie?
You work for me. You my slave. It's not. It's
What did
incomplete.
I
I didn't release you.
What did I do for you,
You you
Smoothie?
you you didn't do enough. That's what it was. QI did
Well,
more work than you.
So I
well,
got
You
a
you
question
said
for you, VS.
QI
So
QI got more clout than you. You under
so. Why?
QI.
So why you didn't figure out that I wasn't shit 2 years ago, a year ago? Why did it take you 5 years?
Because you was a tool. I used
Nah,
you.
nigga, no.
Look at it. She don't want to face the fact. Look
Uh-uh.
at it.
so
She want to be
VS, you
loved.
said that she didn't
She want to be
complete the
loved.
job, but my thing
The
is,
job ain't completed.
so was this a direct thing or was it indirect?
What? Say what now?
Was this job direct? Did she know exactly what she needed to do, or was it indirect?
Well, the thing is, a lot of times she would do things that I'm even asking her to do it. You know what I mean? A lot of things she did on her own. Like she took a picture of ZT's mother. I didn't ask her
Where,
to do that.
where's the picture?
She followed the lady in the
Where's the picture?
hospital, then called me and talked. I don't, and because his mother, rest her soul, she passed away. I don't want to say too much, but had this whole situation that she said about this woman from top to bottom to the transportation. I mean, just nasty. Just very nasty.
Where's the evidence?
Just very nasty.
Where's the
So is
evidence?
there any evidence?
Well, hold on. On Dimitri lit out there, you admitted to him that you did follow his mama, right? On the elevator? Yes or no?
Did you watch the video?
Yeah, me and your housing authority watched it when you was getting them cash out. Yes, we did.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Miss Johnson, to be exact.
How did it go?
It went well.
So I have a question, Susie. So if she's under contract, I always say if it ain't on paper, it didn't happen. So my thing is,
Don't put it back there.
I'm just really wondering with that $800, and I wish you would really look at the replay because it was a lot that was said. Why did you and Onsite April split? Because it's some stories with Onsite April. There's some things that Onsite April said as well, far as you and your family situation. So what
Okay.
was the breakup with that?
It was black.
I will have to go back and hear what she said, but my story is my story. I've told it a million times. My oldest brother, I say he's a child molester. Okay, I didn't tell anybody in my family about it until I became an adult. My family then spoke to him about it. We had a family meeting. Okay, it was an unauthorized family meeting, a meeting that I didn't even want to happen, but they had one. They presented him to me, made him apologize, and we had a family discussion about it. And it hasn't went any further than that. So that's what it was.
Okay.
My
All right.
my mother even came up and we spoke about it. My mother loves her son. That's her firstborn child. What you think she gonna do? You think she wanna throw him away? You think she wanna put him in jail? You get what I'm saying? So my mom loves her child. That's just
Mhm.
that's some brutally honest shit for your ass. That's something I have to accept. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My mother loves her son. And I
So
still love him. He's my brother. I just don't fuck with him, but I love my brother.
okay. So now a lot of people feel that you are, because I had a name for you. I used to call you Church of God and cults. We
That's
went.
fine.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying past because we had one. So I'm just not, sugarcoating it. And we've had
Mhm.
words. We know about our
Yeah.
situation, what we agreed on and did not agree on.
Yeah. No
So
problem.
now a lot of people feel like you are just building up now to reboot, and you've gotten rid of some people that you felt was unfaithful, and so you're starting it up again.
Yeah, throw all the trash out. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. All right. I mean, on site, if you're on, Susie is here. And like I said, there's a lot of things said. There's a lot of things that Sirius said that, she would have known at the time, so she could back away because she thought that, some things were a little dark.
Yeah. Did she? Well, is it darker than her selling coochie? Is it darker than her bragging about pimping women? Is it darker than her saying she put cigarettes on folks? Is it darker than me having recordings that she sent me of her recording her so-called girlfriend, making fun of her being assaulted at a young age and all that stuff? Is it deeper than that? Is it deeper than her brother?
At a young
Body?
age.
Is it deeper than her brother being smashed and glued to a park bench? is it deeper than that, child? Please. I didn't change this woman's life. This woman, her biggest moments in
How
her
you
life
changed
changed
my
for
life?
me.
How you
You ain't
changed
never
my
been on
life?
have you ever been on an airplane before?
Have you changed my life?
Have you ever been on an airplane before? Yes or no?
Bitch, that didn't change my life.
Exactly. You were so
What is
happy.
you talking about?
You were so happy. You were so happy. I got on the
You were
airplane.
so happy. You were
You were
so
so happy.
happy.
You
So
was proud. I did that.
Bayless,
I did that.
you know, she brings up a lot of stuff and some
You
things.
ain't did
So, you
shit.
know,
Your
I
ass
mean,
diabolical. You evil. You're
Yeah.
fucking
okay.
fool.
I ain't never put no cigarette out on nobody. I know that. You did
Okay.
that.
And let me say this to
I
the people.
sure the fuck
Let
did.
me tell y'all something here. Let
I
me
can
be
tell you
very
that. I ain't
let,
never sold no pussy. I can tell you that.
mm. And let me be honest with you.
Hey,
People
maybe
come
you
over
didn't have
here.
to, babe. You giving that shit out for free.
You
Oh,
better believe it. I give it out for love, not for no money, baby.
okay. Very, very, very interesting. With this, I just think that I think that it's a really complicated situation. I always felt that there's no friends on YouTube. Thank you, Tracy. There's no friends on YouTube. It's just subcontractors, and I hold to it. And you know, it's some really serious stuff going on. And you know, serious. How do you feel about the allegations that are being brought about you? Because again, you know, I see a lot of character assassinations, but I'm really with the big
Absolutely.
question. And now,
I'm not lying on her.
so VS,
No,
the
you're
thing,
mixing lies with the truth. That's what the fuck you're doing.
so VS,
Let's straighten it out.
okay, straighten it out. I'm gonna let y'all straighten it out. And before y'all straighten it out, let me say one thing. Whether 5 people come to this platform of 5,000, it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna put my commercials in, and again, this is hobby. This ain't a job that I need. So again, it is what it is, and whether I don't get excited about 1,000, it's all great. I know how to work my commercials. So with that said, talk about it. I mean, you all were friends, BS. Do you agree to that? She said you all were friends. Were you all friends
No,
at some point in
no,
time?
no, sir. This was a
You're a
one-sided
liar.
situation. This was a
You're a liar.
one-sided situation. She was
You're a liar.
never my friend. I was always
You're a
giving,
liar.
giving, giving. I went diabolical and all this stuff. Then she was
How many
loving it.
times?
But
When did I ever
but
ask you for anything?
she has never reached out to me and say,
When
Susan,
have
let's
I
talk about
ever
it. I don't
asked
like
you
what
for
you're doing.
anything?
She never came to me and said, I don't like how this feel. I don't like us doing this. I don't
Yeah.
like that. She the reason why me and Cynthia are even stopped talking. I
No,
never did
you're the
anything to
reason.
Cynthia are.
You're the reason. Okay? You're the
Okay.
reason.
Well,
You
I'm not
came
gonna
back.
fight about it because it's just listen. That was 600 pounds that fell off, and just like your 300 pounds fell off. It's cool. That's
Baby, I'm
fine.
not 300 pounds. You
You close
wish.
to it though. You more close to
Not
three
at
than two.
all.
I can tell you that. You
Not at
close to
all.
3 than 2. I can tell you that.
Oh shit. This shit funny as
You
So,
hell.
closer to 3 than 2.
serious. How do you feel like that? Because she said she was never a friend of yours, and I know that you felt that way.
I
So,
mean, she can front in front of this audience. She can be fake in front of these people, but ain't nobody sitting on
Show
the
the
phone for
cash
no
app.
eight
Show the
hours
receipt.
with a bitch that ain't their motherfucking friend. Period.
VS, I've heard more than one person say that you've been on the phone with them for hours and late night.
So what?
And bitch,
Okay,
you ain't gotta claim me because I
I'm
don't
just
give a
So
fuck
asking
what?
because
about
again,
you.
no, because the questions that I'm asking is really not attack, but it's just to certify. Because again, when you're on people phone with people a lot, I can understand. But I did hear you say this, and I would
Uh huh.
love for you to get more in detail with this. I did hear you tell Brianna that once
Mm-hmm.
you finish using people for what you need them for, you move on.
Unless I think they're a friend. I still have some people that I was friends with then. I'm still friends with now, and I'm very loyal to them. These
Girl,
are
Okay.
you
people who
ain't loyal to
actually, if
nobody.
okay. Well, let's talk. Let's bring up Bridget. What have I ever told you about Bridget that was bad? I'm listening.
You
Let's
ain't
go.
loyal to nobody.
Let's go. Let's throw it out there. Let's throw it out there. Tell me anything I've told you about Bridget that could get me in trouble, or my friend in Chicago. Let's talk about it, cause both of them they should be listening. Let's talk. You got nothing, but go ahead. We could try it. Jay Wilson, my phone might go out, but I'll come right back because I'm driving through some woods right now.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
you know, and I'm listening to your conversation. I'm serious with VS, and she's saying a lot of things. You said a lot of things. Is your story true? Are you not changing the story? Are you firm in what you said about her?
So the fuck is.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and because that's the biggest thing. I say the same to April because April has said a lot of things too, and so I like VS to be able to tell her side because everybody doesn't tell so their side of the story. VS, a lot of people say you indirectly ask for things, and I mean don't ask for stuff, but people feel like they have to do it, and they do it. It kept you out, and then people said you went after people as soon as you got out of your probation or was able to come back on YouTube to thoroughly embarrass them because you felt that they weren't doing what they were supposed to do for you.
Okay. But what does go after me? I straighten up a lot of stuff because if you notice, people who I was asking questions, they were agreeing. They were like, "You right, I'm wrong. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah, I shouldn't have did
Mhm,
that." So we would straighten
mhm,
out some things. That's all. And
mhm.
and for the ones
So
who tried to lie, I pulled up a video to prove that it was a lie,
okay,
and we got
so
that straightened out.
okay, so now why do you feel that Chopper, Brianna, and some people may have some issues with you now? Because it seemed like you all
I
were kind of
I
close.
have no idea because I haven't done nothing but help
You
the
so
needy.
fucking innocent. You don't do shit. You so fucking innocent. You are so fucking innocent.
She crying, girl. You too fat
Bitch
to be crying.
crying.
Slow
Get
down.
the fuck out of here.
Straight,
Stop.
well, clear your throat out. Be a grown ass woman. I thought you was a pimp before. Straighten
Over
yourself
a
up.
bitch. Stop.
Shit, that's what I'm talking about. All this over, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. You acting like I gave you some loving. I ain't give you no loving. What you mad for?
Bitch, you keep making videos about me.
I'm making videos about you.
Now, what is this? Somebody said Buddy Lee showed your pictures diving for dirt. You toothless. Okay, this is interesting. All right, I don't know who Buddy Lee is because I don't really go in and dive into a lot of other other sectors. But okay,
They show
uh,
who pictures.
We're
I don't
live.
know whose pictures they're talking about. I don't know whose picture. So if y'all going, let me say this. I'm not good with the personal tags unless it's the two people on here. But if you all have questions, ask specific questions to get answered. I'm gonna stop reading attacks because the tags don't do nothing for me. I respect VS. I respect Bayliss on this channel. I will not be reading those attacks. What I do want you all to do, Pastor, read that all the way wrong. Stop lying, Jay Wilson. You be in all the. I don't. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I really don't.
Well, you
I
know
really
they
don't.
have to protect Susie, so you're wasting your time. They're going to protect Susie at all costs.
No, Tamara. They don't have to protect me, Tamara. Okay,
Yes,
stop
they
it.
do, Susan. Okay, they do, Susan.
Okay, Tamara.
Mm.
Baby, get it right. Say it together.
Okay, Tamara.
Let's not play games.
Driving knows who Buddy Lee. I don't know. I don't. I've heard of Buddy Lee. I don't know. I know that he had that wet T-shirt competition, and that's it. So again, you all, let me say this: I don't have to lie about where I go, and when I tell people I'm there, if I come to your channel, I'll say, yeah, I was on XYZ channel today. So y'all, come on now. Let's. This don't even have nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with the people who are up here. So again, this is what I will say to Bayliss, and you said a whole lot coming on. You
Yeah,
you
I
had a
said
lot of
this is
stuff.
what I said, and I'm gonna stand on it. I would have
Okay.
respected her more if she would have just came to me and said, "Look, I don't want to be friends with you no more. Shit, we it ain't working out." Then to nitpick and find shit, bitch. I've been talking to Andreas. You wasn't even talking to that bitch, and I'm sitting up talking to her. Now it's the problem.
BS, are you there? BS may not. Okay. BS probably will be coming up.
The fuck?
So Bayliss, it was a lot said. And again, let me say this, you all. I heard a lot of what VS said, and some of it was more attack than anything.
Let me tell you this. I was selling dope at the age of 13. Mind
Okay.
you, I can't read at this time because I didn't learn how to read till I was 22. So she's taking things that I told her and she's inserting lies in there. She's not telling you the whole story. So I got pregnant at 16. I sold my last piece of dope when I was 6 months pregnant. I'm gonna
And I've
stand
heard
on
you
my
say that
story.
many times.
Now, I wasn't about to sell no dope, and I got this baby. If this baby gotta eat, and niggas is out here trying to hunch on me, they not gonna do it for free, okay? And I was young and dumb, full of cum, honey. I had this one dude tell me, it's like, damn, this is so good, I'll pay for it. And that kicked off a whole, oh, okay. So that's what it was for about 2 or 3 months. People that I knew, people that I've already slept with. This bitch keep calling me a prostitute like I walked on the street. Like, you don't even know what the fuck a prostitute is. That's not a fucking prostitute. You know what a prostitute is? I would have respected you more if you would have just said, look, Tamara Bayliss, I don't want to be friends with you no more. I would have respected you more. No, you made it about Andrea.
You blew my phone up.
I blew your phone up. Bitch, I called you 2 times. I called you 2 times and you text me. Okay?
I blocked you and you was finding ways to get around my block.
I don't know if you blocked me or not because I only called 2 times.
You know, it seems, I don't know if VS got blocked off, or I don't know. But you all, like I said, it seems like I said, it's 2 sides to the story, and what you all have.
I was the one who walked away.
Yeah, tell the fucking truth.
It seems like it's like I said, it's 2 sides to the story.
That's all the fuck you had to do. Look, bitch, I don't want to fuck with you no more. I'm doing some other shit.
I walked away.
I
did walk away. That's what I did.
What you say? No, you didn't.
You wanted closure.
Reed's video is still up. Reed's video is still up.
Well, what does Reed video have to do with what's going on? So I do have a question.
You making all these motherfucking threats. What do you mean closure? Fuck is you talking about?
It's been done.
What the fuck is you talking about?
So what is Reed's video revealing? Because you just said Reed's video is still up.
That's where we had our first encounter. That's where she brought the shit on YouTube. Okay, she brought the shit on YouTube because she won't click some views. You hear me? She could have just, if she so this bitch, she King Dingaling, she could have just walked away and said, fuck you, bitch.
I did.
No, you didn't. Go look at Reed's video. That's not what you did. Have I ever asked you for anything? Bitch, I ain't never called since I'm so poor. I should have been calling you asking you for
did you ask me to find you some black boots? Yes or no?
No, bitch, I said I want some black boots and you said I'll get you some.
Thank you.
What you talking about?
Thank you.
What you talking about? Quit fucking lying and mixing the fucking truth with it.
Thank you.
Dummy ass bitch.
Go ahead.
Quit lying and mixing the fucking truth with it.
I'm dumb. Mm-hmm.
So VS, I got another question for you. So it seems like, you know, Jay Dunn has issues as well.
That bitch ain't gonna do nothing but lie.
And so even with the
Jay Dunn got issues with me.
Well, she was saying, you know, how she left and why she left and some things that went on as well. I mean, and you know, and the only reason why I asked, and like I said, it's really you gotta go back to the replay to see, because a lot of stuff was said during the replay. A whole lot of stuff was said during the replay.
Jay Wilson.
Yes.
Jay Wilson. This will be like the 30th interview of Let's Drag the Ass. I don't want to name everybody, but so many people have done it. I mean, I need you to go get No Nonsense. I need you to go get Cynthia R. I mean, you got to get them all.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You act like that's
you got to get them all. You got to get the right people to make this turn this live all the way up. You got to get
my thing is this though. Well, my thing is this though. Is it a coincidence that all these people have an issue with you? Or is it a coincidence, or all these people wrong? And that's my question.
No, she's the only one that's ever right. She can't do no wrong.
Is it a coincidence that when I try to get rid of them, they don't want to leave and they keep coming back? Remember, I walked away from Bayliss. She didn't walk away from me.
How many videos have you made about Bayliss? How many videos have you made about Bayliss? How many?
Well, I'm just saying what's going on.
How many videos have you made about Bayliss?
See, you have been on everybody's channel under the sun.
If you just walked away like you said you would, there would be no video.
Wasn't you going up on people's panels talking about me? Why are is you crying? Stop crying. I thought you was a big girl.
You a
What's the
dumbass
problem?
bitch.
Well,
Okay,
like I
I'm
said,
there.
I think Bless Watkins
You
was
weren't saying
probably
that when
about.
you went in the airplane.
She was. She was the smartest one.
I, I I think that Bless Watkins was probably the smartest one. Have you and Bless Watkins had a conversation yet, VS? Because Bless Watkins has not been back. I haven't seen Bless Watkins.
I don't think I've seen her either.
Okay. Because I know that's one person that you wanted to have a conversation with as well, but she didn't. Um,
Only if she wanted. Only if she wanted to have it. See, if you notice, the people came to me. I called their name. They would come. There's no special button that makes me. I don't have a special remote control that make people come get on the live and speak to me. You know, they come on here. They want we talk about it and you know whoever make the best case. You know, they get the most favor I guess from the chat and call it a day. No matter what anybody come up here and say about me, at the end of the day, I'm grandfathered in. I've met my mark many times. I am who I am. I'm DVS. So you can say all the bad things about me. It would never change that I have helped so many people. Okay, because my money wasn't demonic. Okay,
okay.
me helping people wasn't demonic. When I paid for the trip, it wasn't demonic. It only became demonic, and I'm this bad person when I leave.
Okay.
That's all.
Jay
So
Wilson,
it
why
is
are
what
you
it is.
saying that I have issues with this lady? I've only corrected part of the story being told on your panel as it pertains to me. Why must you lie? You know what? My misspeak, Jay Dunn. I mean, my misspeak. And since you can't come up here, I corrected. I didn't know if you all had corrected that or not. I know that was a lot
Yeah,
going on
she
with
was
your
just
mom.
correcting. Yeah, she was just correcting what we were saying
Okay,
about the
ain't no
story.
big whoop. I mean, no big whoop. Somebody said, notice VS don't have much to say about April. What April said was much more damaging. I don't know. The
I mean,
VS.
what can I say? April said I got fucked by my dad. I said I already told my story is already traumatic enough. So I guess you want to make it extra juicy. What can I do? She say potato, I say potato. There's nothing to argue about. She said what she said. I'm gonna say what I said. It was my life, it's my story that I told. So I leave it up to the people. Whatever y'all choose to believe, that's what y'all believe.
Okay.
But I love both of my parents. When both of them died, I have 2 houses left to me, and I got money left to me. And I was raised by both of them from birth until an adult. So I mean, it is what it is. So whatever story y'all want to have about me, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go live tomorrow, and I'm still gonna get 1,000 in my chat, and I'm still gonna get at least bare minimum 3,000 a month. And I'm trying to go up, so it does not matter. Y'all can drag me, y'all can say whatever. It's not gonna change who I am.
Okay. Well, you all heard that. Now, one thing I will say again, to me, this is business. I don't have any emotional connections,
Me?
and again, I ain't mad at people with their money. Now, I tell VS, I think I said it, and while you're here, I'll say, it. Baby, I ain't paying for nobody membership, but I ain't mad at you. Some people got membership, some people have commercials. However you get it how you live it. So that's my thoughts with that. But I just think it's really interesting. And one thing I will say, Bayliss, you address some issues. And Bayliss has some issues that she addressed. Bayliss is not backing down. She said she did what she did. She had to do what she had to do to survive. She mentioned that to you. She don't have any issues, but she said that what y'all went through is her truth. I hear what you're saying, VS. You're saying that there's some truth that we don't know and some things that are not being said. I guess that's what you're trying to say. And so I just think it's really interesting. I haven't really learned anything new. I heard what Bailey said. And again, I wish you were here at the beginning for the replay. I would be more than happy to hear it on your channel when you hear the replay, because there was a lot said. It was a lot said.
I don't have to hear it because it's the same people saying the same shit, but at the end of the day, they love VS. At the end of the day, let me tell you something. Every person who you spoke with today, them
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers got love for me. I don't give a damn what nasty story they gave you. They love me, and that's the sad part about it. So it is what it is. Bayliss, do you love me, Bayliss?
She's so perfect. She can't do no wrong.
Do you love me,
She can't
Bayliss?
do no motherfucking wrong. No, bitch, I don't love you. Bitch, I'm praying to
Yeah,
God that I don't hate your ass. Okay?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
At one time, I did love your ass. Show the fuck did.
Oh, there we go. That's some truth coming out. There we go.
But
Bitch,
she really thought that you
whatever
were
come
her
out
friend.
my
Hold on,
mouth
no.
is the truth.
But she really thought you were her friend, and you're saying we were never friends.
No, because a friendship is not one-sided.
So when you look at the text messages,
A friendship is not one-sided.
So why you never say shit? You can't dingle.
I walked away.
It took you 5 years, you retarded bitch.
No, actually, Jay Wilson, did she tell you during COVID that I went a whole year without speaking with her? Did she tell you that? That had nothing to do with YouTube, no nothing. Did she tell you that? So no, baby, that's not the first time. This will be the third. This will be the third time me walking away from you.
Yeah, because you thought
you must forget that. See, you forgot that.
Paranoid.
So wait, tell them the story. See, Jay Wilson, you ain't getting the full story. While on probation, I cut her off.
I told that story yesterday, honey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So BS, a lot of people are saying, and they're very surprised with the Tisa situation and how that went about as well. And I'm like, was that business as well? I mean, because a lot of people feel like you're selling the beef sector out for these things, which, like I said, I don't travel to other sectors. But what's going on with that Tisa situation?
Number one, I don't even know if Tisa beef sector or whatever sector. I don't know who this chick is. Number two, that has something to do with the Mo 3 sector people that I just had access to some information. That's not my battle. That's not my fight. It's just I was privy to some information.
Okay. All right.
So I didn't even know she was beef sector. I don't know nothing about this lady like that. Besides she a paymaster and she ain't paid me, so she ain't no use or value to me. I ain't getting no $1,400 computer. Now, if she want to come be a cheer, forgive, or rebuke, I will welcome her. Come on over. We'll take it.
Okay. Well, look, you all, I think that we have said what we needed to say. Bayliss, do you have anything else to say to VS? I mean, she's right here.
I just want to say I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus, and the blood of Jesus is to you.
Well, you better give Satan that money back. You better give Satan them 800 back.
Baby, I'm not worried about it at all.
Now you ain't worried about it, but you were just rebuking. But okay, all right. Well, I appreciate you guys.
Thank you for the membership. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well,
you welcome.
VS, anything that you'd like to say, Bayliss, before we end? Because, like I said, I
do got something to say.
She ain't got nothing else to say.
Yes, I do got something to say.
She ain't got nothing to say.
I thought, hold on, it's my turn to talk. I do got something to say.
Okay.
Bayliss, I helped teach her how to read. Bayliss is illiterate. Okay.
How did you teach me how to read if I learned to read?
I want to hear the story, Bayliss.
Can I finish? Or matter of fact, I'll step back. Go ahead and tell them about how you learn how to read. Go ahead.
I already told him you late to the party, baby.
Yeah, she did tell us how, but I want to hear your part.
But let me tell this portion of it. See, that's the part of her getting this SSI. She's not allowed to go to school. Let me finish. She's not allowed to get any additional education as long as she's getting that SSI. She tried to sneak up at school to get some of that refund.
So why am I getting it now?
And they cut. Oh, I got the screenshot, Bayliss.
Why am I getting it now, though, Susie?
They sent her the message saying to her she needs to go to the SSI office and speak to them. She got spooked and freaked the fuck out about it.
No, bitch, you told me to lie and tell them no. You're not gonna do that.
Go ahead.
You're not gonna fucking lie. Bitch, you told me if they contact me, tell them it was somebody else. You so fraudulent ass.
Hold on. Jay Wilson, before she tell you this is a grown woman now. Go ahead, Bayliss. Go ahead.
You heard what the fuck I said.
Go ahead. I told you to what? Go ahead.
With your fraudulent ass.
Well, what happened? What was said? I'm lost.
Since they sent that notification, she said if they contact you, just tell them it was somebody else. Don't tell them it was you. And baby,
absolutely, because I didn't want you to lose your SSI.
How I'm gonna lose my SSI when I'm getting the fucking shit now?
Because you told these
bitch, I'm able to go to school now. You're a fucking liar.
And how are you illiterate trying to get into somebody's college?
This bitch is crazy.
I got the receipt.
Post the receipt, Susie.
You and I already told the truth. It's not. I ain't got to post it.
No, you said I'm not supposed to receipt.
Listen, so far, everything you've been saying, Bayliss, is pretty valid. I'll give you that.
How am I able to go to school now, Susie?
Well, I don't know. Listen, congratulations if you're in school, because I want you to get some education.
How am I able to go? Fuck that, bitch. I'm tired of
I
you
want you
lying
to
on
get some
me.
education.
If you gonna tell my story, tell it right. Don't lie on me, my nigga.
But tell it. Tell it. You
Wow.
want to do a Sunday service tomorrow?
I'm talking about anything that you say about me. Quit fucking lying, bro. Like for real.
Do you
You
want to
done
do a
said
Sunday
some
service
lies.
tomorrow?
No, the
Do
So
you
fuck I
want
so
to do a
don't,
Sue,
Sunday
bro.
service tomorrow?
No, the fuck I don't. I
so
don't.
Sue,
All right.
so
What?
VS, so
Uh-huh.
now the word is that you're playing in folks' face, and when you met QI, you were very heterosexual, but you just did this for a click and a view, and
That's
used
what I
QI,
believe.
QI for a click and a view.
That's not true, but I don't really want
That's
to
what
get
I
in
said.
too much. I don't want to get too much in to QI because QI doesn't want me to speak on her. And the last time I spoke on her, she was looking for Jay Dunn to get my information and all this other stuff. So, but if QI give permission in the chat, if she's in the chat and she said I could speak on the situation, I can. If
Yeah.
QI
Well,
in the
she's
Well,
chat.
harassing me,
look,
so
QI was actually
speak
in
on
my
it.
platform, and she was a little upset with me because I'm like, I don't understand how you're so intelligent but got played. Now, like I said, I was looking at what was going on in DC, and I saw a lot of, yeah, I saw a lot of credit card usage and all the stuff, and a lot of impressing people, and I just thought that was interesting. But she was not happy with that, and it went on to something whole different. But I mean, we saw it. We saw a lot of stuff.
Well, I will say I think QI was a very good friend. Was a very
Okay.
good friend, and it was building. It could have built into something, but QI always have known. See, and this is the thing. A lot of people feel like that I'm very gay, but if you know me, I do love men. I love men. I love
Well, we know because we heard what you
tradition.
did to Kiki's man, baby. We got that. We got that loud and clear. You
Uh-huh.
talked about that.
Hmm. Yes,
No, when she
but
did keep that damn boxer.
however, if I date any women, they always know that it's just for fun. It would never be the Brad and the Judy situation with VS. That would
So
never be
why
me,
did you sit
and
over there
that's
and
never
lie
been a
on your?
secret.
Why did you sit over there and lie on your platform the other day and say that I was for one, you said I was playing with my cootie cat watching you, bitch. You got me fucked up. You've never known me to do no shit like that. Why would you even say something like that about me? That shit is foul, my nigga. What the
Because
fuck is wrong with you?
you're acting very QI-ish right
Because
now.
I was in your motherfucking chat, bitch. You know I record you. Fuck is you
Why?
talking
No,
about?
that's weird. Listen to yourself. Stop recording me. Go away.
Quit talking
Don't
shit
watch
about me,
me.
Susie. Quit talking shit about me then.
I will stop talking shit about you once all these investigations are done.
Well, baby, do all the invest. Did you call the Secret Service
We
yet?
are. We are. We are.
Baby,
We
it was
are.
a big, it
That's
was
See,
a
it's
big,
we.
it was
It's
a
we.
big to do with Kiki, man, because Kiki came for VS, and VS said, I would have had your daddy, but your mama was player hating, and she got the daddy. So if I'm not
mm-hmm.
mistaken, now VS, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But from my understanding, you had a relationship with this person who dealt with Kiki. Now, did you? And I don't think you knew that he dealt with Kiki until you start asking questions. Am I correct?
Well, Jay Wilson, for legal purposes, I won't be
Okay.
able to speak on her, and I have not spoken on her, and I will hope that she will continue not speaking on me. So, out of respect of that situation,
Okay.
I won't touch that. I put in a lot of money, just a little coinage to make sure that continues. So, I have to respect what I put out there.
Okay,
I have
I
to
got
respect
you.
that.
I
Mm-hmm.
got you. I got you.
I'm not getting on nobody platform that I got the legal issue with,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
I got you. So again, now I did hear you say, for the most part, what Bayliss is saying is no lie. She's pretty accurate to what she's saying for the most part. Am I
I
correct
mean,
in saying?
from what I heard when I came in, yeah, because
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay. And I just
Listen, I
want to make
thought that
sure.
this girl was my friend. Okay, I talked to her like she was my friend. I did not walk on eggshells. I didn't. I don't have any recordings of her. I've never recorded our conversations. Period.
No,
If you're my friend,
she just repeated to Andreas. That's all.
I do have a question too. Some people feel that you put a battery in ZT's back to go buy her home, and
absolutely.
No,
The
I did
mistake
not,
was
and
somebody knocking on my
I've never
door.
even heard that ZT went by her home. I've never
I've
heard
been
that
saying
before.
that for oh my God.
I've never heard that before.
I've been saying that for the last 2 years.
Never. I've never heard that before, ever. And he has never told me anything. That man has been grieving his family. I have never heard that before.
No, Susie, that's not true.
Absolutely not.
I've said that on a couple of platforms. Okay.
Well, I don't watch you. You watch me. You record and watch me. I don't do that.
Absolutely. As soon as you quit talking about
Well,
me,
we are in agreement, ma'am.
as soon as you stop talking about me, and when my membership is up, okay? Because I was gifted. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gonna watch it anyway, because that's what you do. You're a Voyager. You do that shit. You do that shit. You do that anyway.
So my thing
do
is
that
to Bayliss.
Anyway. That's your judge. That's what you do.
So Bayliss, why do you record? And you have a reason of why you do that, and why is that reason?
She love it. Not just me. She records everybody. She loves it.
This girl went and interviewed my friend Brandon, and you don't think I'm gonna?
No, that's not your friend. He was your. You had sex with a man that you met at the hospital when you was having a mental health issue.
Yeah,
you had sex with that man when you was having a mental health crisis.
Keep this video up. Keep this video up.
Keep it up. Susie said it. Because you told me you had sex with that man on your kitchen table, bitch. And let me cut the light on. On your kitchen table, you said that man hit it from the back in your kitchen. You told me that. So
oh
stop
my
it.
God.
Yes, you did. And he was getting money from out of you. So stop it. So keep the video up. You said it. Stop it.
It's the slander for me.
You're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
You said it. He hit it from the back.
Yeah, just like you told April, it was your daddy. So
and guess what? Guess what? If that's what the story is, let's keep it going. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be BS. I'm still gonna be me. I'm not tripping about it. Y'all the one tripping. I'm gonna
ain't nobody been tonight except for Timothy motherfucking Thompson. Okay.
There she go crying again. She crying. There she go crying.
Get the fuck out of here.
Be a man. Tony Braxton, just be a man about it.
Did you tell her that though? And I'm not trying to pick.
Absolutely not. Brandon has never fucked me
at all.
Wow.
Because guess what? His job is at risk. His job is at risk. So of course she ain't gonna say that.
Motherfucking at risk.
Yeah, because you saying y'all didn't have sex when you told me y'all did.
Child.
So when was this BS, and how did that conversation go? Do you remember the date, the time?
Absolutely. How you think I found him, Jay Wilson? How you think I found the damn?
Bitch, I think you want to inform.
How would I be able to go online and know his name? How would I be able to do it?
One of his poems, bitch. I sent you one of his poems, and his name was right there. Ain't nobody fucking stupid.
Bayliss, please stop it. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
That shit don't look good on you, my nigga.
She probably playing with herself right now because this most action and attention I gave her in many moons. I don't even want to stay up here too much longer.
Well, it's really interesting though, because now what she did say, VS, that you all really didn't have a sexual thing. It was a friendship thing, and it was nothing really sexual.
So
well, I thought we were associates. However, now that I look back on stuff, now that I look back on it, the way she's behaving now, it's just giving me vibes that maybe she was crushing on me or something. I'm just saying.
Okay, so do you think April was crushing on you? Because April has a different story that you were crushing on her.
If April said I was crushing on her, guess what? I was crushing on Onsite April. We gonna leave it at that. I was crushing on Onsite April.
Okay.
Write it down, take a picture, record it. I don't give a what. You see how beautiful it is. I'm still gonna sleep good and wait till the 21st of the month. And I'm gonna do a Sunday service tomorrow and still get my coinage up. So it is what it is.
You're a liar, bro. I don't give a fuck if I fuck with somebody or not. I'm not just about to blatantly lie on you at all. I'm not gonna do that.
I said everything you said was truthful.
We built different. We built different.
Everything you said, we are built different. You built short and stout, and
Yep.
I'm long.
Yep.
Okay, long and tall. You short and stout, and I'm long and tall. Now see that you still telling the truth. By God.
Listen, this bitch can't do no wrong. Everybody's wrong
I
but her.
can't do no wrong, and I am a
She
bitch.
feel like
Okay,
if
you
she
better
give a
say it.
motherfucker,
You better
she
tell
feel
it.
like if she give a motherfucker $500, she go do some evil shit and she justified. Bitch, the world don't work like that. That's how you fucking work. Don't fucking lie on me.
Jay
You're
Wilson,
a
this
fucking
woman
liar.
called me for so much help. I done so
You
much
are
with
a
these folks.
fucking liar. I'm telling you, you are a fucking liar.
Hold on, wait a minute. Was your mama about to lose her car? Was your mama about to lose her car? Yes or no?
Not at all. Ain't ever missed a payment ever.
About to lose her
That's
car.
on paper.
Did your mama go 2 months without paying a car note and no insurance? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Oh, girl.
Baby, that's on paper. That's on paper. Oops. That's on paper.
Hold on. Bayliss, you told me the name of the car loan people, and I got the screenshots and stuff because I told you how to get the
I don't give a fuck. Call them. They not gonna tell you the payment ever missed.
I told you how to get the hardship right. So stop lying. Stop lying.
Call them live, B-Sector style. Call them live.
Why? For what? You're telling the truth.
Call them live. Bitch, I ain't never missed a payment. I ain't never went without insurance.
Oh my God. Child, baby. You ain't never missed a payment. Okay.
See, now this bitch work for the loan company and shit, so you know.
Well, I mean, I was on three-way with you when you had me helping you about the
all
hardship
I ask
stuff.
a motherfucker to do is not to lie on me. That's
not. No, let's stay on this. Don't try to change the topic. Cause we disagreeing on this one. I know what I did to help you.
I didn't say that it didn't happen, but I ain't ever missed no fucking payment. That ain't what I did.
So now, okay, all right, now we can move forward. Cause the truth is
but my question is this. Hold on. I don't want to move forward.
I ain't lying on you.
I don't want to move forward.
You said I missed the payment, bitch. I ain't never missed the payment.
That's my question.
That's on paper.
Now, it's one thing.
You got 2 payments behind.
Girl, you are weird.
So were you 2 payments behind, and did you miss a payment?
Well, no, I did that shit to get some extra money in my pocket. This bitch is a liar.
Oh, so I helped in some
I can show. Listen. I can show on paper that I've never missed a car no payment, nor had insurance.
So how can you skip? So how can you skip 2 car payments if you ain't even behind? How can you skip? Make it make sense.
Have mercy.
Make it make sense. Jay Wilson, you got a car, I got a car. How can you skip if you're not behind? A hardship works when you get behind and you call and say, hey, can you put these car payments on the end of my loan because I'm going through blah, blah, blah. Come on now, stop it.
No, it doesn't. You mix the lies with truth. You're fucking weird.
Okay, well, let's straighten it out.
But everything that you're saying on my end is on paper.
Okay.
It's on paper.
All right. Okay.
Well, you said it's on paper, but it's again, it's one story against another.
I wouldn't even be driving around like that.
So VS seeing this now, if you break up with a friend or no longer a friend, can they be sure that they will hear this? I mean, Bayliss, I got a question, and let me follow up with this. So, Bayliss, did you say anything about VS once you all were not friends anymore? Did you go your way?
Shit, I wasn't bothering her. I ain't make no videos about her.
You weren't bothering her. You didn't make no videos.
You was going from platform. Look at the chat. She was going from platform to platform. Like, stop it.
Yeah, I probably went to somebody else's platform and they asked me something. What the fuck? I could talk about my
experience. Okay, then. Oh, good. You can, and so can I.
I know.
That's my question, because my thing is, we know that on Mad Day, people do some stuff. Now, I can understand that if you never said anything about VS and then all of a sudden this stuff pops up and it's like, wow, that's what she'll do. But, and that's why I was asking you the question, because it seems like on Mad Day, everybody does what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
No, on Mad Day, VS be a demon, but on any other day, they loving it and they follow people mamas around doing all that weird shit.
Mama put out. I ain't trying to interview nobody cousin. I ain't doing none of that shit. That's the type of shit that please you.
Is that what it is?
You just can't walk away from a motherfucker. It's been proven
Is
time
that
after
what it
time.
is?
It's been
I
time
tried to
after
walk away
time.
from you. You kept calling
Learn how
my
to leave a
phone.
motherfucker alone.
Okay.
Bitch, my
Learn how
mama
to read a book.
74. What the fuck did
Go
she do
live
to
and read a
you?
book. Go
What the
live and
fuck
read
did
a
she do
book.
to you?
Go
So VS
live and
again,
read a
how do you
book.
dispute
You
that?
can't
Because
Go
I
answer
read
that
a book.
though.
Read
heard
a
that
book.
I will.
Go
VS because
live
I
and do
heard
it.
this
I bet you
from.
won't. I bet you won't go live and read a book.
So VS, I do have a question too. So a lot of people
And I got
feel
an
like,
answer.
again, with the situation with Von, they felt that once she was no longer, people start calling and doing some things, and it was like, oh man. So a lot of people have seen some stuff, and they're like, so has anything changed? I know that you
I
said you were
haven't
a
heard
changed person.
anything about Vonnie Von in years. Do you hear me? When I say years, I mean
Man, he's
years.
talking about your motherfucking behavior, nigga. Quit acting slow.
Okay, what about my behavior? What about
Has
my
he?
behavior?
Has he?
Last I checked, we paid for some prisons to go to prom. So what's my behavior? What's my behavior? See, VS money ain't the money. But then when VS steps away, because I stepped away from her, then I'm demonic all of a sudden.
No, it's what you do to people when you step away, honey.
Well, babies, why didn't you step away before I walked away? Before I blocked you? Why didn't you just leave?
You didn't see me in the chat. Andrea said that her damn self. You didn't see me moderating no more. What are you talking about? We discussed that in our conversation that you heard. Shit was just coming to an end. And I would have respected you better if you would have
Hold on
been
one
like,
second, Jay
look,
Wilson. Hold on.
Okay.
this shit crazy, bro.
So a lot of people say that she's
I'm gonna wait. Okay.
manipulating. Well, a lot of people are saying that you are manipulating the situation.
How
And
can I
Bayliss,
manipulate the situation? Somebody done sent me the link and said Bayliss live, and I done showed up. You know what I'm saying? I could have sat in the clouds, like a wussy like her, and got caught. But I just said I gonna touch the link and let you have a
Yeah,
great
baby, I was
interview.
on a mission.
You know what I'm saying? I
It
wanted
ain't
to
no
add
dark
to
cloud.
this interview to me because if somebody gonna talk about me, I want it to be a good interview. I want this interview to get a lot of numbers. I want a lot of people to say that it was entertaining, they enjoyed it. So I said, why not me come on here and entertain the people? This is business.
well, it ain't an interview, it's a chat.
That's
Is that what
crazy.
it? Okay.
And some
That's
people
probably
didn't like the term interview, so we go with a chat. But at any rate, no, I mean, at any rate, it is what it is. Like I said, whoever comes, they come. I don't stop people from coming. I just try to keep it balanced. I try to let people have their say. I ask the questions. I try to keep it balanced. And that's it. I've heard from both individuals. I heard from you. I've heard from Bayliss. And yeah. Somebody said, don't Bayliss have your back and spoke for and rolled hard for
Man,
you
she
when you
don't give a fuck
couldn't be
about
on
none of this.
YouTube? She
She
rolled
treat
hard.
people
What you
like
mean
it's
roll? What
fucking
you mean
Hold
paper
on
roll
for a
money.
minute.
hard for me?
Hold on. She rolled hard for you and loyal to you. She started her own page to address people about you. That's priceless. And so that's what Miss B said.
Miss B, everything you said, if it was tissue, I would go take a dump and I will wipe it and flush it. Okay, 'cause that made no sense. But go ahead. If that's what you want to think, listen.
Child.
If y'all love Bailey so much, go subscribe to her channel so
No,
she can
please
go
don't.
live.
No,
Okay,
don't.
and
Please.
y'all go
No.
live
Uh-uh.
and
Now
y'all
let me say this. Let me say
entertain
this
her.
though. But this is it. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm about the coin, but it is what it is. The people come, they come. It is what it is. I mean, and I get it. But my thing is, she said that you've told some untruths about her and she's straightening it up. She's here before you. And again, it gives people to feel to what you say. And I'm glad you're on because I don't like it when people don't come on. And I'm glad you're on to address the situation. Now,
And I
Chopper
said,
has said that you are demonic. What was she saying? Susie is definitely a demon. That's what Chopper said.
Yeah. That
she was close to
and
Chopper.
hold on. That comes from somebody who got a spirit in them that can't no medication get rid of. Now,
See
who
what
the
I'm
real demons?
saying?
Let's be
See what
real.
I'm saying? See
You
what
the
I'm
one. You
saying?
got a spirit inside of you. You can't get rid of it. Doc
Now, a
can't get
lot
rid
of
of
people say that
it.
Chopper was really a friend to you, and
He
then it
does.
was like
And she
you
know
just
it.
dropped him.
Let me tell you what Chopper was. Chopper need to go seek medical attention and leave me the hell alone. Okay, I don't have no medication that could cure him. I will send him to church on Sunday.
I
That's the
mean,
only
is that
thing.
all you
Sweet
got to say about him, Susie? Y'all was close. Y'all was real fucking close. You need to stop it. Just
And
like
I've
you
heard a
trying to
lot of people say
downplay.
that you were
Me and
really
Bailey
close
Wait a
with
wasn't
minute.
Chopper.
friends.
Wait, hold on. Wait one cotton picking minute. Bayless, you was close to your brother, but you wished death on him, and he
I
died a
sure
week
the
later.
fuck did.
And
I
he
sure
died a
the
week
fuck
later.
did.
You monster.
Tell it.
You a
I sure the fuck
monster.
did.
You a walking, talking
I ain't killed
monster.
no
You
motherfucking
wished
babies.
death on your brother,
I ain't
and he
killed no
died a week
motherfucking babies.
later. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I ain't killed no motherfucking
You
babies.
should be ashamed
Well,
of
what do you
yourself.
mean? So what do you mean? What does she mean by your brother? And then what do you mean by you ain't killed no baby? What's going on?
She wished
Tell
death
God,
on
bitch,
her
tell it to
brother,
God.
and he died 1 week later.
It
Well,
wasn't like
so
this.
my question is, did she physically do it though? And could she be taken to court for that?
I don't know.
Okay. So my question to Bayliss is, what do you mean by you didn't kill no baby?
Let me talk. Shut the fuck up, Susie. Let me talk.
So what do you
I'm
mean?
listening. Let's talk about it. Let's
Shut
talk
the
about
fuck
it.
up.
Go.
So
I'm quiet. Go.
So my dad had died. Me and my brother got into it. So I said out my mouth, I said I wish somebody killed him. And like a month later, he got
There
killed.
she go crying. She
Okay.
crying.
Okay. But what do you mean by you didn't kill no baby?
Ask Susie.
I'm asking you.
Listen. Tell the story. Let's talk about it. I love it.
I'm asking you because you brought it up.
So you haven't had no abortion,
Let's
Susie?
talk about it. Don't get scared. Talk about it. Let's go.
So you haven't had any abortion.
Hold on. The topic is babies. Keyword babies. Let's talk about it. Hold on. Go ahead and tell your story that you got for me, and then it's gonna be my turn. Let's go.
Well,
We can have
so
a great
you're trying
time.
to say that
The topic is
BS.
babies. Let's talk about it.
So you trying to say so Bayliss, what is going on? I mean, you trying to say that she had a termination of pregnancy?
Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck I'm saying. That's what I said. I said I didn't kill no babies.
Okay. And VS?
Baby, I'm pro-choice, pro-Trump, pro all that. So what's next?
Yeah, now that you in your 40s.
What's next?
So you don't deny that's something that you may have done?
You're the one who wants your son to get a DNA test for your grandbaby that you claim you love so much.
I already got it, boo. I ain't even have to say shit. Ooh.
Well then, okay. Well, you wanted it before it happened. Okay.
You late. Who the fuck would want their son to have a baby that ain't his, you dummy?
Okay.
You're a fucking dummy.
To you. Congratulations.
Well, Chopper, the link is there if you want it. I'm not sure if you see it. But Chopper, the link is down if you want it.
I ain't got no conversation with nobody who got them 3 letters. I'm here to tell you, I can't do it. I'm not putting that up in my spirit. No, ma'am.
But the thing is, though, it was at one point he had those 3 letters when you all were close.
Get healed by Jesus Christ.
Because when he was my question is, when he was on Mess Express, did he still not have it?
He did, but he didn't have it as bad as he got it now. It done got worse since I was gone.
Girl, wide open, child.
Okay, interesting.
It done festered.
So you do know you got to stand before the Most High, right?
Just like you got to stand before your brother passed away and you wish death on him.
Let's
talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hold on. Do you really want to take it there?
Don't get out your body. Don't get out your body.
I ain't out my body. I'm in my body. Your brother's out the body. After you wish death on him. He out his body. You wish death on him. Yeah.
So Susie, a lot of people are saying that Chopper was very loyal to you, and they are like,
say. Well, if he's so loyal, why won't they go get him? Go get him and hang out with him. If he's so loyal and he's so great, go get him. Put him on your platform. Hang out with
They're gonna fucking die.
Go do a
Your
vacation
brothers
with
are going to fucking die. You have two of them. Two of them. They're gonna die.
What's your point?
And you are too.
What is your point?
But you
That
dead
made
to
no
me.
sense.
You dead to me.
That made no sense. Baby, I've been dead to you. God bless you though. Let's not talk about that cocaine you found in your dad's house.
Listen, you don't know
Let's
God.
not talk about that
come on,
cocaine.
Susie.
Let's not talk about that bag of cocaine you found in your dad's house. And we been talk about it.
Wow.
You want to talk about that? That bag of cocaine you found?
It wasn't a bag of cocaine, dummy.
Okay. Well, let's straighten it out.
You're
then.
a liar.
Let's straighten it out. Let's straighten
You're
it
a
out.
liar.
Let's straighten it out.
Oh my God.
Let's straighten it out.
You a liar.
Let's straighten it out. Let's straighten it out.
Let me say this.
Drugs?
I'm looking in the chat,
Lord,
and like I said, I'm only doing this because this is the polls of the chat, and people are like, "Dang, Susie, that's pretty cold blooded." I mean, Chopper did ride with your message express everything.
Well, hold on. Jay Wilson. Before I got up here, you told me folks up here talking about me. I didn't even know what was going on. You said somebody said my daddy fucked me and all this other shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't bad. So now VS come up here and she popping her shit. Now I'm bad.
I'm just saying.
So it is what it is.
Okay.
Hey, listen. When I look in the mirror, I love what I see and who I see, and I like who I am.
Okay.
So it is what it is.
Okay.
They better come get some of this confidence.
Yeah, you don't need to change nothing. You perfect.
I'm blessed. The only thing I got to change is my nail polish when I go get my toes done.
You need to change your panties, okay?
Yeah.
Change
Look at you.
panties.
You want to eat out my panties. That's the problem. You ain't had a good meal since I left. You back to the food pantry.
Child.
You back to the food pantry now. You ain't ate a good meal since I've been gone. Look at you. You're sad.
Says the lady that uses coupons to get fries. Child.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so Onsite April said, "Tell about how your daddy hit your mama in the head with a can of sweet peas in the church parking lot." I don't
say what now?
Onsite April said, "Tell about how your daddy hit your mama in the head with a can of sweet peas in the church parking lot." Oh Jesus!
Jay Wilson, do that even sound right? Jay Wilson, I could tell you, I could give you 1,000 domestic violence stories about my mother and father, and none of them consist of some damn sweet peas. Make it make sense. Come on now. If you want to hear some domestic violence stories, I could give some real fucking stories, but that right there made no sense. Okay. I grew up with a house dealing with domestic violence. Let's be real. That don't even make in front of the church. Now you already know how church folk are. We don't do shit.
Baby, they would have been talking about it, baby. It would have been all in the street.
Like, make it make sense. Come on now.
Papa said the mess express is in my name, and I would pay for it taxes and all business license and all. Is that true?
Okay. Well, how much money he made up off of it then?
No, is that true?
I don't know what somebody else got going on.
Oh, well.
Okay, so all right. I mean, that's what Chopper said.
That made no sense.
Okay, well, I mean, we thought it was always yours.
It is mine. Who's playing it? Who's making money off of it?
Listen to me. The whole time this girl has been up here, she has been perfect. She has been without fault. She's not a sinner. She don't do nothing wrong. All that shit. Y'all don't see nothing fucking wrong with
what I did wrong, I pled guilty for it. And my time is
served,
your
okay?
Shit, my nigga, it ain't no double jeopardy. Ain't no double jeopardy. None.
Who's trying to get you like that?
Okay then.
Who's trying to get you?
You know what, Uppity? Hold on for a minute, Uppity. This is not about you today. And Uppity, go to your platform. And we don't have a pattern. You have a pattern, Uppity. You have a pattern of delusional thoughts. And again, Uppity, this is not about you. This is VS, and this is her situation. So Uppity, go clean a dish or something, boo. Walk around this. All right, continue. If somebody always wants your attention, notice I don't come on your platform. Okay, continue to move. All right, thank you. Jay Wilson tried not to. You know that hit the sweet peas. It's the sweet peas that did it. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's true or not. That's why I asked the question. It was the sweet peas. It makes no sense.
I could give you 1,000 stories, but that would change the mood of everything. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to hear some fucked up domestic violence stories, let's talk about it. It ain't gonna do but garner me probably from cash outs tomorrow. I mean, so what y'all want to do? Y'all want to hear some domestic violence stories?
So what are you without money?
Is that what y'all want to hear?
No, we want to hear what you are without money backing you. Because that's all I've been hearing this
What
whole
am I
time.
gonna do without money backing me?
No, I said, what are you without money backing you?
Oh my. Somebody said Susie's a wonderful liar and had lied
Wait a
for
minute,
years.
Bayliss. I don't
Okay.
know about that. That's your story. You the only one got a story to know about what happens when money don't back you. Cause you the one in your situation. You know, we grew up different, so I don't know. That's a story you would have
Baby,
to tell that particular
my
story.
credit score is
That's not my
740.
story.
My
That's
credit
not my
score is
story.
740, and I
That's
don't work
not.
for shit. Okay.
I can't give you no financial, impoverished stories. You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
said,
I'm blessed.
what is
I'm very
Susie
blessed.
without the
I'm
money
blessed.
backing her? You're nothing.
Okay.
Mm,
I
okay.
Okay.
asked
I'm
you a
nothing.
question. You couldn't answer
Hattie
it.
Pearl, Hattie
I
You
Pearl
couldn't
had
just
answer it.
something.
answered.
You couldn't answer it though.
No, I'm going off of whatever answer you got. We're gonna roll with
You're
that one.
so fucking arrogant, my nigga.
I'm nobody's nigga, but okay.
Come on, April, with Susie's truth. So that's Chopper. It's a lot going on.
You already know how I talk. So I don't know why you acting brand new.
Oh God. I mean, this chat is really moving fast.
Yes, they
Somebody said,
are.
wow, they're a
Yeah,
damn fool to
Susie's
give
up
you their
here.
money because you already said your
You
followers,
are.
you are on $2.99 to you. You are stupid to give it to them. Okay. Somebody said, I like
And
peas. Go ahead.
I do too.
Look, Susie's gonna get clicks. She's gonna get views. She's gonna get
Absolutely.
subscribers. She's gonna get members. She's gonna get all that. But
And
Well,
I'm
what?
gonna
you
get
know,
haters
it
and
is what it
crybabies
is.
and yeah.
It is what it is. But my thing is, a lot of people are saying that you don't take the responsibility of your stuff. But I heard Susie say, "Hey, I did what I did. What you gonna do about it? What's next? You know?" And again, I only let you all make the decisions. I don't make. I'm very partial. First of all, now let me say this, Susie, because I want to make sure VS. I want to make sure I clarify and clear this up. I did not give VS any money. I didn't send her money. VS sent me $25 when I wrote my book. And she sent me 25 more dollars. People got pissed off. VS is smart. I'm smart. I know people's gonna get pissed off, but one thing is it was gonna cause chaos, which it did. But one thing is I thanked her for the money and I won't returning it. You know why? Because money is green and nobody was gonna control my platform.
You
And
better
that's the
say it.
real. Is that correct, VS? I want to make sure I'm correct on that.
That you telling the truth.
Okay, so I want, because it was a lie going out there, and I have been on VS platform. I've been on Mess Express a time or two, and we didn't have any problem. Did we have any problem? We had some conversation and kept it moving. So my thing is, I've never had a problem with VS, and the issues that I had with VS, we've discussed it, and I'll move on. And you don't hear me pocket counting her. I know I ain't gonna do that membership, but that ain't stopping y'all from doing it. So my thing is, I ain't gonna ever hate somebody with their hustle, because
Amen.
Now this is going out on the limb, but VS will tell you, folk were hating when I first came on because people was giving money, and folk was pissed off. And now, why am I gonna be mad at her because she making her coin? I ain't pissed off at nobody. This is business to me. Now, am I right, VS?
You're correct. And I've
Okay.
said that. Stay with me. Our views are very different, but you got your own lane, you got your business, and I got my own lane, and I got what I got going on. But I know one thing, I'm not doing things like I used to do. And that was the main thing. Not like I used to do. Now, whether people like my changed behavior or not, we can all agree that it's changed. Whether you agree with the changes or not, I'm not doing the same things that I used to do.
How when you trying to get my mama put out? Girl, you sound dumb.
No. Jay Wilson, how would you like if you put your mama in a 55 and older housing place, right? And then somebody sneaking in they son who on drugs. Would you like that, Jay Wilson?
Well, that would be really kind of difficult. I might be putting other people at risk. My personal opinion.
I know.
Exactly. And that's all I said. Exactly.
Oh God, I think she may have dropped. Dang it. All right. Well, I mean, it is what it is. So, Chopper, if you want to come up, you can. I'm not
That's called
forcing you.
slander.
I see you in the chat. Okay, this is serious again. Go ahead, serious.
It's slander.
Serious, you've been added. Go ahead. So serious, you heard what she said about your mom allowing somebody to come in, and this is the problem. You have any
Yeah.
comment towards that?
Her
That
brother.
building, that
Her
building,
brother.
that building has people in there in their 20s and 30s and 40s. I I can go live there.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Um, y'all, like I said, I can't make Chopper come up. It's up to Chopper. It is what it is, and I can't. Like I said, he's saying what he's saying on the chat, and I'm reading the chat. And so yeah, hell, who that daughter, daddy, ex-husband found he wasn't hers on YouTube. Oh, that's Onsite April. Onsite, you want to come up, girl? I mean, y'all saying a lot in these chat rooms. Chopper, the link
Can
has
y'all
been
hear me?
dropped. Chopper, the link has been dropped, Chopper.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear
No
you.
one has ever found out that nobody's their daddy on no damn YouTube. What VS did was married to somebody who was cheating, and I just cheated a little bit better. Okay, and someone else had to take care of somebody else. Baby, it just is what it is. That's life. Like, you find stories like that on Mari every day.
That's
You know
life.
what I'm saying? If if
That's life.
I if I am married to somebody, see the difference between me and my ex husband is women get pregnant and men don't. That's the only difference. Okay.
Okay.
I've been told that story, baby. Y'all 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years late. Okay, that story been told. And it is what it is. Anybody get with me. And if you think you finna keep dogging me out, cheating on me, and I'm trying to be a good wife, no. I'm gonna give you a taste of your medicine. And then I'm gonna give you the option what you wanna do. Cause I could go with Joe Blow over here, or we could stay together. Oh, you wanna stay together? Okay, well here we go. Let's be a family. And that's what happened.
Okay. I might have to copy that link for Chopper because he's not seeing the link. Somebody put the link in. He's
He's
not seeing
definitely
it.
not seeing the link.
Let me put it. Let me put it in because I don't think he's blocked on my end. But go ahead, Bayliss, and you all continue our conversation. And I'm gonna put this in the I'm gonna try to put this in the link one more time. If not, ushers, could you all do me a favor and put it in? I don't understand why he's not seeing it. Damn. Mods, please drop it. Thank you, mods. Because I don't know why, but mods, please put it in. So if I have any mods out there, could you all please put it in for me? I appreciate it.
So can you hear
Hmm.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you well. Go ahead.
So my mom is very protected where she lives at. Matter of fact, you have to have ID to get in. So nobody's sneaking anywhere.
Oh, he
And
was
this shit is
sneaking.
hilarious.
Just like you said, they had to duck and dodge for a security guard sitting in the front, especially during COVID, because people weren't allowed to go in or about it. They couldn't have
Yeah,
guests and
during
all that good
COVID,
old
this
shit.
COVID is
Baby, you've
over.
been told that story.
COVID is
Well,
over.
Bayless, we can
COVID
settle this
is
right now.
over. You gotta have
Bayless,
ID to get in the fucking
Bayless,
building.
Bayless. So if
Girl,
I call up there and ask if your brother on the lease, would you have an
girl, do
issue with
what
it?
you do. Do
No,
it
I'm
live.
asking you.
Do it
Is
live.
it? Would
Please
you be
back this
okay with
down.
it? Yes or
Do it
no?
live.
Would you be okay with it? Oh, okay.
Do it
So okay,
live.
yeah. All
Do it
right.
live.
Yeah.
Make
Okay.
So
sure you do it
Chopper, I
live.
think
Just
okay.
checking. Just checking.
Okay, Chopper, I see you.
Hi, can I get a small coffee, 5 cream, 5 sugars, please?
What's up,
Hold
Chopper?
on,
What's
I'm
A
making
going
small
on?
coffee.
coffee.
I'm in the hospital. I keep
I'm
telling
sorry to
people
hear that,
that.
Chopper.
5 and 5. That's it.
What's up, Chopper?
Thank you.
Chopper, I'm
Okay.
sorry to hear that. So what's happening, Chopper? I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm just tired of Susie lying on me. She did a lot of lying that's serious about me,
Mm.
and I don't know
Did I?
why. Yes, you did, Susie.
Okay. Okay,
Tell
I lied
somebody
on you.
about your
Okay.
life.
You
Well,
did.
let's talk. We've been talking about it. What more you want to know?
Tell the truth for once.
Which part?
All of it.
I think we need to be a little bit more specific, and we could do that. It's no problem. We could talk about it.
They're taking blood right now.
So you told
It,
me that Chopper has never
who
been in a
taking
fight.
your blood? We now that's a lie.
Susie, I'm in the
Really?
hospital. Go check my
We know
channel
that's a
since you
lie.
don't watch.
Chopper, I'm gonna be
He's in the
honest with you,
hospital.
Chopper.
He's
I
in the
don't give a
hospital.
damn where you at.
Susie, I'm in the hospital.
Chopper, who cares? I know I don't. Let's just be real. I
So
don't.
Chopper, she
Reed
said
gonna
that
care
you
when she get
all.
that paperwork about lying on me about my
Hey,
health.
bring me the paperwork, baby. But about you being in the
Reed
hospital,
is
I
gonna
don't
get
give a
that
damn.
paperwork.
Chopper, we already know the trick that you do in the hospital. When it gets too cold or hot outside, you act like you sick. You got a free bed to sleep in. We already know your trick. So
It's
stop it.
no trick, Susie.
Oh, it's a trick. Stop it.
Like you used to do back in the day. You said you come
Is
from the
that what it
home.
is?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
how you know that?
Yeah. Oh, chop on some cash up. Get well soon.
Girl,
So
don't
Chopper,
nobody got to
so
send me
were you
Boo
nothing.
all
boo.
ever? Were
Hold
you
on.
all
What
ever
that thing
friends?
say? That thing. Hold on, y'all. That thing said boo boo. Go ahead. Your turn.
So Chopper
You
were you
already
all
dead.
ever
It ain't no
friends?
need to check your vitals. The fuck?
Boo boo.
So Chopper, were
What
you
did you
all
say,
ever
Jay
friends at
Wilson?
one point in time?
I
Absolutely.
guess we wasn't.
Nah, I can. Come on now, stop it.
I guess we wasn't, according to her.
Boo
Mm.
boo.
She like to downplay everything.
Boo boo.
Susie,
It's
you're
gonna
already dead,
continue
so
to
it
do
ain't no
that.
need
So
to
you can
check your
keep
vitals.
repeating it.
It's hilarious. She's great. She's hilarious. Why you ain't on TV?
So
I
this is the
am.
thing though. I mean, I'm seeing everybody has the same story, but Susie or VS is saying that y'all got the issue. But I'm hearing
No,
the
Girl,
same story.
I got it.
everybody
It's
ain't
me,
turning
Jay
on
Wilson. It's
Susie.
me. It's me, not
Everybody
you.
ain't
It's
turning on.
me.
You know what? That person that was in
It's
the chat that
me.
said, "Can I say this
So,
one
so,
thing?"
I want
Go ahead.
people to
I want
stop
to go
watching
ahead,
me.
Chopper. Hold on. I want to hear what Chopper has to say. Go ahead, Chopper.
The
Hold on,
person
chop.
that was
Boo
in the
boo.
chat, the person
Go
that was
ahead.
in the chat that said
Beep
it's
beep.
not fun to make fun of people that get molested. Ask Susie why she did that to Chatty Few, cause she made
Oh wow.
a big fun of her
Mm,
in various videos
Yeah.
mm.
four or
Let's
five
bring
years
Chatty
ago.
Few up. Yeah.
You forgot
Okay.
that?
Chopper, what's next? Listen, Chopper.
Have
Tomorrow
you
I'm still gonna go
forgot
live.
that?
Listen, anybody who dislikes me, let me tell you, most of the people talk shit in the chat is a member. So I need y'all to cancel y'all memberships tonight. Boo boo.
And it's gonna continue to beep until you die.
Boo boo.
Well, she already dead. It ain't no need to check her vitals.
Boo boo.
You a silly ass bitch.
Boo boo.
Need
So
to grow up.
I asked some people some questions, and so VS, you're here, but I asked Sirius, and I'll ask that same question to Chopper. If you had to do this all over again, and if you know what you know now, would you have done it?
Do what? Which part?
I mean, they were part of TSCC, and I'm asking, would you all have done it? I mean, if you know what you
No, we wouldn't
know now.
have done it. We wish she was dead. That's what we feel. Yeah.
It
And
was
that's
a
why you in the
cult.
hospital. Boo boo.
It's a 20. Yes.
It was a
Okay.
cult.
All right. That's the question. And so, and so that was one of the questions that I asked
And that
while they
was the
were on the
answer.
panel.
It was
Can you
a cult.
close the door? Thank you.
Boo boo.
Mm.
Susie, who is your damn son's daddy? That's what I want to know. Is it daddy? Is it daddy Laurel's over there?
I guess it could be. We're gonna roll with that. Let's roll with that one. Yes, it is. Let's roll with it. Let's do that. Boo
It's
boo.
not
I'ma
what we
still come
rolling
live
with. That's
tomorrow.
what
I'ma
that's
still
what
get
it
my
is.
views. I'ma still come live.
Boo boo.
You said I wasn't in the hospital. You said I'm over here faking.
Oh, you definitely in the hospital, but you just doing it for a free bed, 'cause that's what you did in the wintertime. One of your good friends told me that. Said when it got too cold
That's a
outside,
lie.
you act like
That's
you
a
sick.
damn lie.
You'll go
That's
get
a
a.
damn
You'll
lie.
go so you
That's
have
a
a free
damn
TV
lie.
in a warm bed.
You a liar. You are a liar.
Yeah. Hey,
You are a
listen.
liar.
I'm just a messenger. I'm
You
just a
are a
messenger.
liar and you
You know
are
why
Okay.
of
I
the
got
Hey,
devil.
listen. I'm just going off of what
You
they
are a
said now.
liar and you are of the devil. You make up shit on people all the time.
I'm the devil,
Like
but you
you've
got
been
that
doing for
demonic. But
years.
you got that demonic thing inside of you. But okay. Boo boo.
Your mammy is demonic, bitch.
Boo boo.
Let
Your
me tell
daddy
you
is
why I
demonic for
call you
touching on
Satan's
you like
daughter.
he did.
Listen, I call you Satan's daughter because you mix lies
Hold
with
on,
the truth.
wait. Was that before or after? Was that before or after you got that money from me? You called me Satan's
That's
daughter.
when you
Before or
lied.
after?
That's when you
Girl,
lied on me, Susan.
$800.
It
I've
didn't
done
Was that
happen.
better.
You
before or
lied on me.
I've
after?
done
Hold
better.
on. When you talked
I've
about them
done
boots, was
better
that
giving
before or
people more than
after I
that.
was Satan's daughter? Was
It
that before or
didn't
after?
happen until you lied on me.
Okay, all right. So it was after. Okay, go ahead. Boo boo.
You
$800.
lied on
Wow.
me.
Boo hoo hoo.
Boo
Susie is
boo.
rich. She did something good for a change.
Boo boo.
Yep, you keep saying that.
But she
You
So
said
using
I
so
you
wasn't in the
money
Chopper,
to
so
get
hospital.
French
Chopper.
fries.
Chopper,
Stop.
could you please talk a little bit about Domestic Express and how that has affected? Because I thought it was always BS
Well,
who had
Susie,
that.
Susie got on James live and said that I never that I was false flagging him from the Mess Express, which is a lie. That's not how I flagged him. I flagged him from a whole different channel. That's a fucking lie. So
I'm
Susie
not gonna
knows
speak
all
on Mr.
and got all the
Mr.
answers. Ask
Caldwell, and
Susie.
someone who I have high regards for, and I am not going
Well,
to
we
say
gonna see about that because we
anything
about to drop them
about
receipts when
him.
he was talking
If
about your ass in
if
Anthony's chat back in the day.
okay,
Okay, we gonna drop
okay,
them receipts,
yes. All right. Thank you.
and we'll see how you feel about them then.
I
Mm.
respect Mr. Caldwell. I don't have no problem with him. I don't care what you find.
You don't
Thank you, sir.
respect
Have a good
anybody.
night.
You don't even respect yourself. You don't respect your kids. Your kids don't respect you.
They sure
That's why
don't.
your daughter jumped out the window and probably broke her legs on the way
Yes, she
down,
did. Yes, she did. She did
trying to
that.
escape
She
you.
did that. She did that. She did that.
Child.
Well,
Susie, you are a joke.
She did
I
that.
think it, I think it's very
But I gotta tell
interesting.
hey, guess what? When she jumped out that window, she wasn't pregnant.
Where
She
she
had a
at,
high
ho?
school. She
Where
had a
she
high
at?
school diploma
Where
and
she
had a
at,
pocket
ho?
full of
Where
money.
she at
Boo boo,
currently? Where she at
boo boo,
now?
with
And
her
Where
she's
your
father.
trying
Boo
son
to
boo,
at?
please.
Where your
with
son
her
at? Cure
father.
him.
Boo boo,
Where's your
in his
son
own
at?
place. Boo boo,
No, he ain't. He live
boo
with you.
boo, boo boo,
He pay your rent with
boo
his
boo.
check.
Baby, I bring in 3 G's just for breathing, baby. Okay, let's talk about it. Boo boo, you better talk to him.
God
You
forbid if
better
you
talk to
lose your
him.
breath
You
tonight.
better talk. BS brings in 3 G's just for breathing. That's why I tell everybody about school and about their military benefits. Boo boo, you better holler. I ain't worked in over a year and a half, baby. I don't have to. Now I get that for the rest of my life. Okay? And when I pass
I
on, guess
hope you go
what?
to jail and rot
Everything is
in
taken care
jail
of. Yeah.
for
And I
lying
hope
and
you live to see
scheming.
it. And I hope you live to see it.
I
Boo boo.
will. I will, boo boo. I
We hope as
will.
long as you keep taking that
I
medicine, you
will,
will.
boo boo.
Boo
I will
boo.
live to see both of you bitches behind bars.
Boo
You
boo.
and Reed's ugly ass.
You know
Boo
what though?
boo.
Let me say this though. This is totally different than
All
like
right.
from 2 years ago.
All right. Thank
Because
you. All right.
again, I
That's
mean,
it.
2 or 3 years ago, because I wouldn't have never thought to this day that I would be seeing this. And it's
See,
really it's
She
really
started it. Jay
I,
Wilson, she started it. It really shocked me.
yes, I started it. Yes, I
Yes,
did.
you
I
Yes, you
did.
started it.
Yes,
did.
you
Yes, I
did.
did.
You did. You
Yes,
don't
I
remember
did.
shading me on Be Honest Live?
BS
Play
started all of
the
this.
video
Yes,
back.
she did. Yes, I did. I am
You
so
shaded me
bad.
saying that my channel should have been
No, I
more
didn't
than what it
shade
is.
you. Your
You
medication
did.
shaded you. Mm-hmm.
No, you shaded
Boo
me
boo.
when you lied
This
and you
bitch sitting up
used
No.
there acting like
information
she
that I
can't
gave
got
you
tonight. That's
without my
Who
crazy.
really
permission.
lied? Who
That's
really lied?
crazy,
Who really lied?
Susie.
Who
Susie.
lied?
Susie.
Well,
Two
who's the
against
cause
one.
you have to take
Susie.
that medication? So who really
Three
lied?
against
Who
one. Susie.
who told the worst lie on you? The
The
person who got
world
you taking
against Susie.
medication or me? Let's be real. The one who got you taking medication or the person on YouTube. Let's be real. Let's talk about it.
Ask
Let's
Reed
talk
what she
about it.
has to take
It's levels.
medication for. Ask
You
Reed what she
acting
has to
like
take
I got
medication
on you.
for.
what
Ask your
Mm-mm.
boo
medication?
boo Reed what she has to take medication for.
Oh my.
You gotta talk to
Yes,
Reed
oh
about that.
my.
I don't know.
So you
I
You
respect
just know
should
what
Reed
you
for
know
I
that's
just
your
having
I
her
just know
bestie
son
what you
now.
respect Chopper, child.
I just know what you gotta do it for. I don't know about nobody else.
Mm.
You don't know nothing. You ain't
You
never
right. I
seen
don't know
no
nothing.
results or nothing. You ain't seen no test results or nothing. You
Well,
just going according to
you
what
did
somebody
you
told you.
did shake them pills. You did shake them pills at me now.
Pills are
Let's
pills,
not forget
bitch.
about that.
Pills are
You
pills.
right.
That could be
We'll roll with
anything.
that one. We'll roll with that one. Jay Wilson, I'm trying to stay as long as possible, but you know what I'm saying? They ain't really giving me nothing new, and
I bet you won't show
you
your
know,
location.
Susie, bye,
I
bitch.
have to.
Bye.
I
Bye,
bet you
ho.
won't show your location.
Bye.
Okay.
Show your location. Where you at? Show your location.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Come fuck me? You wanna come fuck me?
I don't want to fuck you, baby. That's cute eyes.
Oh, okay
My bad.
then.
Are
Okay,
you
you
outside
acting like
looking
you
for
want
your
to.
daughter?
Now you asking me to come and fuck you, child. This demon is
Susie,
crazy.
are you outside looking for your daughter?
Well, I know one thing,
I
Chopper.
know
I know
you be
that white
chasing
man
her
put you.
around
I
her
know that
dates
white
and
man put
stuff.
you out the
That's why
house
she left.
because you would not
That's
get
why
your
she
COVID
left.
shot, and your grandmother won't let you live in her house because they thought you had COVID and beyond this other stuff you got. So you
That's
won't
a lie,
you not
Susie.
even allowed to stay in your mama house or your
That's a
grandma
lie,
house.
Susie.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, you know so much, but you don't know
Yes, I
anything.
do. If your mother and your grandma is in the same city as you, why you in a homeless shelter?
My mother
Why?
isn't in the same city as me. My
Hmm.
grandmother isn't in the
And
same
your
city as me.
brother. So
They
why is it
don't live
so
in the
why you
same
ain't in a
city as
city?
me, Susie, since
Yeah.
you all have the information.
So
They
you left
don't.
way from Cali just to go into a city nobody stays in with your black suitcase.
Susie, go
With
home
your
to
black
Mississippi
suitcase.
and suck your father's dick, okay? That's all I
Oh
gotta say.
yeah. Well, I know one thing. It ain't he ain't got what you got. It won't be no sick dick.
We
I
don't
know
know
that.
yet.
Ooh,
We
girl,
don't know
you
what he got.
pathetic. You
Mm.
pathetic.
We
You
don't know what he got.
Yeah. Hey.
mm.
This is the biggest thing. And like I said, I think we pretty much know. I mean, Chop has said his piece, and heard no lies. Susie done told her story. Bayliss has been here. Oh, who is this? Oh Lord, hold on for a minute. Let me put this banner up, Lord, because people.
Mhm.
Lord, let me put this banner up, Jesus. Here comes somebody. Oh, what's up, Reed? Reed, Reed,
Child.
Reed. Are you there? Meow meow. Reed. Okay, Reed. I don't know if something not working with your stuff. Okay, Reed, come back because some ain't working. Some ain't working, Reed.
Oh, this about to
Okay.
get good.
Yeah, some ain't working, Reed. Some is off. So come back up, Reed, because some ain't working. Hold on for a minute. Let me see if I can get you back in, good. But it's just really interesting, like I said, how things have evolved because I just remember you all seem like a close knit family. You seem like y'all work together and stuff, and now all of a sudden it's just totally different. Reed, Reed. Okay, so
That might be
Reed,
a
Reed.
porn bomber or something.
No, no, no,
This
no. It's
is
authenticated. It's her, but something is going on.
I
So I
had
don't
to
know what's
disconnect.
happening. Oh, that's her. Hold on.
I had
She
to
in
Reed.
the basement.
I had
Hey,
to
Reed.
disconnect. Hey boo.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
boo.
chasing that.
Hey.
What?
Let me Jay Wilson, I'm not
Bubba.
gonna come up here and argue when your own thing or whatever. But can I just say I just wanna say a few things. I'm not gonna talk over nobody, okay?
Okay.
All right. Number one thing about Reed don't have a motherfucking thing. Okay? My bill of health is clean. And if you had something that I could sue your ass
That ain't
for,
what your books. That
if
ain't
he
what your
had
book says. That's not what that book
Right.
say.
you right here's the key word, my book. Where's
Yeah, you
yours?
wrote them in
Based
your
on
book.
true
My
stories.
book. My 7 books. My
So
baby.
Based on a
Reed. So
true
Reed. My
story.
Papa,
question is this. Hold on.
you don't
So
have what
I
baby.
want to hear Reed. Go ahead, Reed, and
I
then I
have
want to know what the book said.
I have 7 books, Jay Wilson. I have a trilogy by the name of Sugar to Shit. And one of the characters catches HIV, the same shit that's killing this nigga right here. While he's sitting here arguing about everybody else shit, he's sitting in the hospital crying, making videos,
What is
talking
your
about his
son
foot
dying
about to be
of, Reed?
amputated.
Since I'm
Anyway,
dying,
Jay
what is your
Wilson, let me
son dying
finish
of?
about
Are
one
you
of
the
the
one that's
characters
really
in my
dying?
book.
What is your
I find
son
it
dying
mighty
of? Cause you the
funny.
one that's
This
autistic.
is what I find it funny though, because
You
I can
autistic.
actually Tasha K the
You
fuck out of you, but
autistic.
I know I ain't gonna get shit but a
You
subway.
are
I find
artistic.
it funny that a motherfucker that
Remedial.
had to sleep from subway to
Very
fucking subway.
remedial.
Nigga, you living from stop to stop. How you talking about a
Your
fucking house and you don't
mammy
even
is
have a
hoe.
fucking address?
Your
You
mammy
don't
is.
even have an
Your
address.
mammy
Your
is.
mother
You
don't
don't
even want
either.
you. You You
That's
can't
your
even go
mammy's
to your
place.
grandmother's house. You
That's your
can't. You
mammy's place.
listen. Guess what?
That's your mammy's place.
And guess what? I could be at my mammy place. Why you can't go to yours?
You don't have your
Why?
own
Why?
though.
Why are you? Why
You
is
don't
your
have your
living room?
own.
Why is your living
When
room on
you
four
get your
wheels, bitch?
own
That you
place with
carry
your
the fuck
own name
around?
on it,
Why is
that
your front
doesn't
door
that
a
isn't
thank you
boarded
Well,
up.
bag?
yes,
Why
shut your
is
dumb
your
ass up,
door
cause you
a
ain't even no hood,
Bearcat?
bitch.
I
So
just
so
find it funny a motherfucker
hold
to
on for a
shame
minute,
somebody
VS.
for having something when they don't have any fucking thing. I find it funny that
Boarded
a
up
motherfucker
home.
one can't even fucking
You live
read.
in a boarded up
Say,
home.
but where do you live? Where do you
I
live?
read your book.
How you
So
I
read? Oh,
read
he
your
no, he
book.
read it to you.
so
I
I
hold
read
on
read
the
a
your
second,
papers
book.
in
Reed.
your
But
boarded
how
Hold on
up
for a
so
minute. So
wait.
hold
Y'all
on.
read my shit. Where's y'all shit for me to
I
read?
read your book.
Guess what? Do me a favor. This what I want you to do. This what I want you to do.
Put them teeth in your mouth.
Read your own book.
Put them teeth in your mouth.
I don't have
Where
to.
them
You know
teeth
why?
at? Where they at? Where they at?
Right on the motherfucker side where that motherfucker thank you bag at that you gonna be taking out that fucking hospital when they kick your motherfucking ass out of there. It ain't
Girl,
shit.
I'm
You
in here
can
for a
never say
real
nothing about
reason.
somebody. You
I'm
can
in
never
here
say
for a
nothing
real
about
reason.
nobody home when you don't even have a family member that fucking wants you, nigga.
Read.
You
I talk to
sitting
my
on there
family
talk
every
about
day.
people. How
Read.
you
That's
talking
a
about
lie.
people and you got holes
That's
in
a
your
lie,
sneakers
Reed.
and somebody gotta help
When the
you?
papers
You
arrive, let
a
me know, ho.
grown
When the
ass
papers
man.
arrive, let
This
me
is
know.
a grown, able-bodied
When
ass
the
man.
papers
A
arrive, let
grown,
me know.
able-bodied ass man
When,
that's sitting up there with
since you know so
holes in
much
his
about me being
sneakers,
able
talking
bodied,
about somebody had to fucking help them. Had you not been the slimy bitch that you are, my son got four
we will
brand new
see
pants that I could
Monday
have shipped to
if
your
you're
ass.
still at your
My
place.
bag, I couldn't. You don't have an address. So how you
We'll
talking
see
about
if you're
somebody
still at your
home
place
and you don't
Monday.
even have a front door, nigga?
You
You
know I
don't
could
do
get you kicked out, right?
Chopper. The only
You
thing
know
you
I could
own
get
is
you
a
kicked
bus
out
pass, and you live from
for
stop
all
to
of those
stop.
citations you have in that building.
Fuck post to post, bitch. You live. What building
Citations.
are you living in?
Citations. Do
What
you want me to
building
post a
are you
receipt?
living in, Chopper?
Do you
Guess
want me
what,
to post a
Chopper?
receipt?
If
So
anything was to happen to
Reed.
me in the home, one thing Reed got is fucking family. My family would
Reed
never
don't
leave
know
me how the
nothing.
fuck your
Reed
family
don't
So
know.
got
She
you.
just
Reed and
You
talking.
are a
Chopper. Hold
good
on for a minute.
person,
No,
and
let
I
me let
do
me let
pray
me
to God
interject.
that you fucking die in hell. And I guess what I would do?
I
I
hope
was
you
happy
die
as
too,
shit when I
Reed.
seen
I
that
hope you die
hospital
too.
bill.
Hold
A
on for a
quick
minute
When
death.
though.
I
Hold on.
seen that
Stop. Hold
hospital
on. Hold
bill, I
on.
said,
Hold
look
on.
at
Hold
this
on.
sick dick ass
Hold on.
nigga.
I got a question. I got a question. So Reed, where why are you and Chopper are at odds? What caused this?
Because he's a hater.
VS
He
did.
is
VS
mad
Cause
at
she
caused
me
it.
cool with
over
VS.
VS
her.
caused it when she started licking her
Cause she cool
ass.
with VS.
So is
That's it. Because I'm cool with VS. He
I
mad at
know.
me. I'm not fucking this nigga. I don't know this nigga personally. He not making me come. He not making it
Jay
rain. He
Wilson, can
not
I
taking me
talk?
to the mall.
Seriously.
He ain't
I'm gonna tell
taking
you
me
why
to
she
the
mad at
park.
me.
okay,
He
okay. So
don't know me.
So Reed, I want to hear his reason, and then I want you to respond. But I
And
want to hear
wait,
his.
here go another thing. I'm gonna tell you the other thing. She wrote a book and lied on me.
Okay,
Well, write
okay.
another book,
I want to,
bitch.
but I really read. I want to hear why, because he has a reason, and then I want to hear what your thoughts is behind his reason, because we don't
No,
really get nowhere.
listen,
But
listen, Jay Wilson. Let me say this, because I'm not going to even say it, because this is what Chopper want. I've been eager Chopper for a
So
minute. Chopper at me every
serious.
day.
I'm gonna let you
I'm
repost the
going to jump
video.
down
I'm
off
gonna
of
let you
here
repost that
and let
video.
this nigga continue
what
to
hold
I'm
fucking
gonna
on,
send you
lie.
my
what
password right now to
read
let
and
you
chop
repost the
Continue
read
video.
to
and
fucking
chopper.
lie.
Bye.
Let me say
Hello,
this.
Reed is
you two
mad at
ain't even
me.
like
Hold
each
on.
other.
I'm gonna put y'all both on mute.
Okay?
This is the
These
thing.
two ain't even like each
Hold
other.
on, Reed. Hold on. Really.
Uh-uh.
I really want to hear what he has to say, and I really want you to give him a response, because again, we could go back and forth and do this all the time and stuff, but I really want to hear why Chopper feels that you and him had the tip, and I want you to respond, because maybe we can find
I'm,
some
the
truth
reason
in
why
that.
I'm not Jay Wilson, I'm gonna drop there. And the reason why I don't care because this nigga has violated me in so many fucking ways. I should have never
You
fucked with
violated me
Chopper in
when
the
you lied
beginning.
and said I was on my
Chopper
deathbed.
doxed every fuck.
You
When I say
lied on me
Chopper
and said
doxed
I
the
was on
fuck
my
out of me
deathbed.
before.
You
Chopper
don't
is a
know anything
hypocrite.
about my health.
Chopper would send me little
You don't
shit
know
and then
nothing
he would
about
get
my
on.
health.
See
You a
what I
liar.
mean? He keep over
A
talking me, so
bald
it's
mouth
But but
pointless.
but
liar.
but but, but, but I really want to hear this,
Why you
and
keep
again,
over talking me? Why you don't want me to talk, Chopper? You
but this
know
is the
why? Cause
thing.
you a lying bitch.
Hold on, Reed.
Lying hell pussy.
But
Matter of
everybody
fact, suck another dick with eggs on the
You
tail.
are a pussy
everybody,
that
hold on,
nobody wants.
Reed. Hold on for a minute. Let me say this. Don't mess up my coin. Don't mess up my coin. My thing
Susie, are
is,
you proud? Are you proud, Susie?
I mean, let me say this though,
Susie
Chopper.
already
I'm
messed up
asking you
your
the
coin
question. Hold on, before
when
we
she
go
was
there,
making
Chopper.
fun of
I'm
my
asking.
HIV status.
Jay
Hold
Wilson,
on.
didn't you ask me to be quiet? You asked me
Yeah,
to be quiet. I stayed quiet.
I want Chopper to ask because I'm still gonna ask Chopper the question. I know Reed has dropped, but I wanted her to be able to respond. I can't control her, but I want to hear Chopper. Why do you think, honestly, that you all have this issue? Did you all have an issue before, and when did it
No, we
start,
did
and
not
why?
have an issue. Me and her was cool before me and my co-host had something to say to Reed, and she ran to her channel and went in, and she didn't even listen fully to what the co-host was saying to her. From there, when Susie came back, all of a sudden, she has an issue with me. All of a sudden, she knows all of my business that I never told anybody.
Baby, ain't nobody discuss you with no damn reader. Nobody. I don't
Girl,
talk
shut up.
about
Stop
you.
lying.
Period. At
Stop lying.
all.
You are a liar.
At all.
You're a habitual
The
liar.
only thing I got for
You
you is
just
something
sat
happy.
here and
I'm lay
said the
some
reason
flowers
why I'm
down
out
for
on
you.
the
That's
street.
it. I do
And
not
that's a
discuss
whole
you, baby.
lie. That's a
At
whole
all.
lie. That's a whole lie.
Okay.
Prove it. You still haven't proved it. You said you was gonna get me kicked out the shelter. You still haven't done it.
You're in the hospital bed. You're out.
Where is the shelter that I'm staying in
Goddamn
since you know
You're
so
laying
much?
in it. The bed. The boo boo. You're in it.
That's not a shelter. That's a hospital, you idiot.
Exactly. That's what you've been utilizing. You
No, you've been
pretend like
telling
you
people I
sick
live in a
just so
shelter
you
and
can
you
have
said
a
you was gonna get me
free
kicked out.
bed.
Get me kicked out.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I hope everyone in the chat is listening. I'm gonna be put out soon, and so I need to stay with some of you guys. So get your rooms ready. It's gonna be a couple of us. Yeah,
Oh wow. Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
So get your donations. I don't know. Get your pockets up.
Translation.
I don't
Translation.
know.
Bailiffs need some money. Boo
Nah, I
boo.
need a place to stay, baby, because you gonna get me put
Boo
out.
boo.
Cause you got
Susie never
power.
liked me, you all.
Boo
Cause you
boo.
got
She never
power.
did.
So VS,
Yeah.
somebody asked the question. They say, "Why is VS so mad at Chopper? Like, what really
Who
happened?"
mad? Hold on.
Right.
VS ain't
That's
yelling. I'm having a
crazy.
good time. I'm
That is
smiling.
crazy to me.
I am chilling. I'm chilling.
Susie,
I'm
what
waiting
did
to
you do
finish.
for Chopper?
I'm waiting to finish so I can go
Susie,
in
what
and
did
lay
you
in
do for
my
Chopper?
my bed. Like,
You
what's
claim you
up?
did
Girl,
all
you
this
better
stuff
hope
with
you don't
Sirius.
take your
What you do
last
for
breath
me?
tonight while you talking all this shit. You at risk of motherfucking dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
See
Yeah,
you in
yeah, you
court,
don't give a
Beep
Susie.
fuck.
beep.
See you in court. Tell your friend
Boo
I see
boo.
you in court.
Boo boo.
Tell your friend I see you in court for lying
All
on
right,
me.
I got you. 10-4.
Well, let me say this, and first of all, I appreciate you, Chopper, for coming on. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I do want to be fair, and I do want you to be able to say what you say. I don't know why you didn't see my link. I don't have you blocked, but I gotta check that. I don't think I do. And Sirius Bayliss and VS and all the people who came on site, April and everyone. I don't think we'll ever get this resolved because I think there's some real raw emotions
Boo
here. I
boo.
think there are some people angry, and I didn't come on here to do that. I just came on to here to listen and see what's going on. VS is saying she's going on. She said she's moved on, and she said she wants y'all to move on.
Well,
I'm
stop
here,
talking about us then
and
in your
so
interviews,
Chopper is
Boo
okay?
saying
boo.
stuff. So again, I don't know. I mean, VS, are you talking about him? I mean, and if she stops, are you all willing to do that? Because it seems like it may not happen. It
We
seems
don't
like it's an
bother
ongoing
Susie. We
saga.
don't bother Susie. We live in our regular lives. We don't bother Susie. But Susie knows so
See,
much about me and
nobody's
Sirius.
asking the real questions, and that's the problem with the
Well,
beef
what
state.
are the real questions? If
Nobody's
we have
asking the real questions, and maybe it's because it's me that's on the chopping block. Like this is the whatever that
but
fucking
this
show
is the thing.
is.
So if we're not asking the real questions, what are the real questions? Because
The
you
real
know.
Baby,
questions
she don't
is
want the interview to end. You about to end the interview for the third time, and he's
no,
going,
because I want you to leave my motherfucking.
like,
I
can the
want you to
man
leave
end
me and
his
my
interview?
family alone,
Jesus.
bitch.
But this is
What the
the
fuck
thing,
you
though,
talking
Bayless.
about?
This is my thing. I've asked questions from what I know. you all were firsthand there. You all were in TSCC at one point in time. So if we're not asking the real questions, then we only have you all to rely on to ask the real questions. So my question to you is, Bayliss, what are the real questions?
The
What are the
question is,
questions?
why is you bothering my mama and she ain't did shit to you? Talk.
So the question is, you're bothering her
Read.
mom. She has not done anything to you. Why?
Deidre, you are a trash box, okay? I wish you would stop talking about me. You don't know nothing about me. You
Chopper.
stalker.
Chopper.
I'm asking the question, so I guess we're not going to get that answer from VS, because she's not answering. I don't know if she's off the
Jay
link or
Wilson, we
not.
already went through that. I didn't know we had to re-answer stuff. We already went
Well,
through
well,
that.
look, I
She
mean,
she got
so
a brother that's on drugs, living in a home of 55 and old, and he ain't supposed
Well,
to be
Susie,
there.
go
It's a
live and
building for
call.
old people.
Well, Susie, go live and call
what
so
my
she knows.
okay, so
Bayless,
we but let
Bayless,
me
I've
say
been
this,
She know
Bayless,
Bayless,
Bayless.
everything.
I've been doing
Bayless.
everything. I've been doing everything for you,
Oh,
Bayless,
shit.
offline.
So
But
so in
Elder,
fairness, Bayless,
I have
Elder, don't
given them
speak to me.
my information, my
I know.
name and
I
number.
know.
They got all my information, and I have been able to provide receipts with anything that I've said. That's the
No, you
reason why
haven't.
I
You're a
made
lie.
sure
You're a
I've
Well,
liar.
let's
given
see.
them
Well, let's see
my
it go
Provide
name.
through.
receipts that I have
Let's
so
see
HIV.
it
You
so
go
don't even
through.
have a
so
receipt
so
that
okay,
says
so
that.
look,
Let's
Bayless,
see
in
it go
all
through.
fairness, she did say that. So what are other questions that we need to ask? Because if
Provide a
I
receipt that I have HIV. You nor we have that. I want you all to
And you don't
provide
have
that.
a receipt saying that I have it. So why the fuck you
I
got a
do have a
fictional book?
receipt. Your book said it three
Okay.
times. A
So a
series.
fictional book for three. But where can I just
but
say
now,
this to J
Chopper, if the
Wilson?
book is fictional, it is fictional.
It's
I'm gonna
not
That's
say
it.
that.
fictional.
But
The
when I
book in the
talk
beginning says that it's
when I
based off a
call
true
these niggas
story of her
auntie
life.
Kay's ass and I take your motherfucking plastic bags he living out of, I'ma be wrong. But can
I'm
I
not
just say this
arguing
to
with
Jay
no ball
Wilson?
mouth person.
That's I don't want listen, can I just say
I'm
to
not
Jay
gonna.
Wilson, I'm
I'm
not
not
and
gonna
this goes
Okay,
to
argue
you
with
and
okay,
I
no.
don't even
okay.
want to come with these people up here, y'all.
Mm-hmm,
Can I just say this? We about to
mm-hmm.
make this show get real live. Number one, let me say this to the people in the chat. I'm my own fucking person. Don't ever get it fucked up. I have never been with a group. I never had to fall over the under the
You with
rules
one
or the
now, ho.
guidance
You
of
with
a
one
group.
now.
Let me talk.
You with one
Far
now.
as
You
me
with
and
one
BS,
now.
I fucks with
You are
her.
running
Cause
plays
that's
for
what
one
BS
person
didn't
right
do.
now.
BS don't have my kids on her wall. BS ain't that's my business.
Your
BS
You're not
ain't
shit.
kids.
fucking sent
Your
CPS to
kids.
my home. When I
Not
Your
talk
shit.
to
kids.
BS, it's
I don't see
nothing
your
about
kids
this
on my wall.
bullshit the fuck on here. But what I
Not
can
shit.
tell you what's going on is a lot of fucking jealousy going on here. Y'all mad because she
Not
getting a
shit.
fucking coin. And the real
You
tea
Not
are
at
is,
all.
the real, you
deflecting
want me to
as
tell you what the real
always.
tea is, Jay Wilson?
Deflecting,
Jay
deflecting,
Uh-huh.
Wilson, you
deflecting. I'm
ready for
done,
the
Jay
real
Wilson. I
fucking
Okay,
can't
tea,
talk
what's
to
the
Jay
this
real
ball
tea,
Wilson?
mouth
girl?
thing no
Jay
more.
Wilson, do you want the fucking tea, Jay
Girl,
Wilson?
go ahead and break the tea,
Do you
girl.
want the tea?
Is it
Make
These
sure it got
Pookie?
motherfuckers
caffeine
settle
in
the
it.
Is it
fuck up and get
Pookie?
locked up any
Is
fucking way.
Pookie?
Hold on, hold on, hold
These
on, hold on. Shh.
motherfuckers, fuck,
Hold on,
they the
hold on,
ones
hold
that
on.
settle the fuck up. I
So
can name
what's the
three
real
people
tea?
in that chat right the fuck now.
So
All
what's the
these motherfuckers set her up. You ain't find the fucking funny when Chopper went straight to motherfucker fire, baby, when she got locked the fuck up. How Balance was just loyal like a motherfucker. You ain't find the funny motherfucker just
How?
popping back up.
How?
Y'all set her the fuck up.
How?
Y'all some hate. And
Exactly.
here go this the funny part. All
Shut
y'all was
your bitch
talking
ass
all
up
that
talking
shit.
about
Y'all
exactly.
been fucking doxed her. Y'all knew where she lived at, but y'all was too pussy to go where she was at. Y'all called the
I was
cops.
at her house.
Lame
Stop it.
ass. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. Now,
I
there
was
go
at her
the
house,
tea
bitch.
right
You're in the
there.
chat,
They
okay?
set you the fuck up, VS.
Thank you.
okay? Any response
All
to
right.
that?
Where is Pookie?
I want to say I appreciate Reed for coming up here and speaking her
I
truth,
bet
and
you
thank you, Jay
do.
Wilson, for
That's all you
having me.
got. I bet you
Yeah,
do.
Okay,
and all right,
all
take
right.
care.
I appreciate it. Wow, this was a lot to really uncover, Bayliss. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be homeless, so y'all need to get y'all rooms together.
Well,
I,
Bayliss, look,
I'm gonna
look.
do
I
it
really
later.
appreciate you for coming on and like I said, you didn't really have to, but I appreciate everybody for coming on. And Bayliss, take care of your mom. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your mom.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Take care of your mom. Oh Lord, hold on for a minute, y'all. Oh my God, we got Uppity and we got Chopper again. Hold on, what's up?
No, I'm
That's
not saying
Susie
no.
from
I
leaving
just
the
want to know why I'm
stage.
being constantly blocked out in the chat, and I didn't say nothing. I said one comment, and you cursed me out, and then I was being blocked continuously. So why is that?
Okay, Uppity, because I felt like it tonight.
So you
Put
did
your
it.
teeth in your
I
mouth.
Oh,
did it.
you getting the
I
little
did it.
numbers? I get it. I'll
I,
drop down.
okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Have a good night. Okay, Chopper, go ahead. Oh Jesus, go ahead,
Why did
Chopper.
she have her teeth out of her mouth?
Oh, Chopper, I'm not gonna play with you tonight.
All these
Um,
people up here with no teeth. Shit.
I let me say, okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you, Chopper, and I'm gonna be really honest with Bayliss tonight. I think you all were really calm, and I appreciate that. And Chopper, I know you're in the hospital, so you can't be upsetting yourself. But Bayliss, I'm glad you said what you said at the beginning because I didn't get that when she came on. And it's almost like to me that you shrank a little bit, and it's almost like that person still has, I don't know, something. And not to say that not to say that you weren't effective, because some people do want you to go head to toe and fight and scrap.
I
You
know.
didn't do that, but I do feel like that it was almost like you were in that position of being in TSCC again. And that's my feeling. I could be wrong, but that's what I sense, and I could be wrong. And Chopper, like I said, I really couldn't tell with you because I know you're not feeling well, and I didn't expect for you to
Yeah,
do
and
a whole
something is
lot.
really wrong with my foot. I'm in the hospital. I walked on my foot for a whole month in
Hmm.
pain, and they may have to do something else to my foot.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
may need to get amputated. Okay, so
Oh my God,
I'm
that's
not in the
unfortunate.
hospital playing like these idiots are saying.
Well, I hope that's not the case, Chopper. Really, like I said, I don't wish nobody nothing. And I like I said, me and Chopper done roasted, done put stuff on community walls. But my thing is, I don't wish death on anybody. I really don't get personal with that stuff. But I just hope you get
Well,
well and that doesn't happen.
Ree actually did in several videos on her channel. So, Reed, you want me to take your children's picture down? Take that mess down and lie about me because I'm not dying. And I wish you would stop saying that.
Mm.
That's crazy.
I think a lot was said tonight, and I'm not trying to make anybody's decision, but I do really want you all to look at what was said, what was
Look,
done.
whatever I
Look,
said, I meant that shit.
yeah,
Whatever
look
I
at the
said, I meant
people,
that shit.
and y'all make y'all decision on that. And sometimes I didn't break in because you
It's
want
cool.
people to say what they had to say.
I'm waiting till
But
you
but
walk
look,
out.
Chopper, and look, Chopper and Sirius. I hope you all just do what you need to do. Um,
We are
Well,
gonna be doing
thanks
right,
for allowing
shit.
us on your platform.
yeah,
But you know
yeah.
what? Susie
I'm
ain't gonna
really
stop.
mixed. I'm really mixed, you all. I'm really mixed. It's so complex.
Susie's not gonna stop, and Rita's not gonna stop lying on both of us. So,
Period.
Okay. All
Reed,
right.
you know
Well,
so
Chopper,
much
get
about me and
better, and we
Sirius.
hope you get well. And Bayless, thank you for coming up and clicking the link. I appreciate both of you all.
Thank
And yeah, and again, it'll be a big thing. So I appreciate it. Y'all, I'm getting ready to end this. Before I end this, I'm gonna give my commentary on the whole thing. First of all, I appreciate everybody who came in. Whether I got 1,000 or stayed at 400, it doesn't matter. But I do appreciate people. I don't get excited about 1,000 anymore. I appreciate it, but you know, it is what it is. I give credit to God. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not saying that God is in this mess, but I give credit to God. So that's it. I want to say that. I think this is a complex relationship. I've seen a lot of stuff that I'm like, wow, this is some deep stuff. I hear a lot of If you do this to me, I'm gonna do this to you. So I hear a lot of eye for an eye. Miss Darling, you can leave then. It's a lot of people are leaving, and if you don't feel like hearing this speech, you can move on. Please, thank you. But I hear a lot of eye for an eye, and I really hope that you all have listened to what is going on and how people are treated. And I'm gonna say this: it's the attacks for me. Just confront head on what you've been accused of, but it's the attacks and it's the spilling out of other people's business. And it was just, it was mind boggling. And if you don't get anything else, it ain't no friends on YouTube, people recording, people will bring stuff up that you said. It's just really, really interesting. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna do this right now, and then I'm gonna end. I promise. What did you all think about all that has taken place? What is your raw gut feeling on this situation? What is your raw gut feeling on this situation? And I'm gonna read it, and then we're gonna close up. But really, and if you think it is Chopper's fault, if you think it's Sirius' fault, if you think it's VS fault, no judgment here. I really want to hear it. Somebody said weirdo, a bunch of truth and lies, too much, all of them hurt. A cult, I missed the lie. I'm reading your comments. Read is next. Prayers needed. That's my gut. I'm trauma bonding. VS hasn't changed. That's what's scary. They're dealing with what. That's what they get for dealing with scared. Serious Susie, nothing. Traitors. Okay. No friends on YouTube. Cults. VS is trying to get a senior citizen evicted. Somebody said y'all are not victims. Too much hating on YouTube. VS is crazy. This is crazy how people insert themselves in other people's business. Hurt people. Hurt people. Mental illness. I think Bailey go evict come Monday. It was disturbing and heartbreaking. Spilling each other's tea was wrong. They were friends, and to see the hurt they caused each other. Okay, Brian. VS has been back 7 months and filed 8 police reports. She wants revenge. VS and Reed are demons. Dysfunctional. I don't care about these people. It's a show. Okay. Lots of prayer needed. VS is a narcissist, and if she didn't flip on Chopper and Bayliss, they would still be with VS. Mental illness. Mm. Glad it ended when it did. It seems like making fun for ID Network. Stay away from VS. Not worth the cash app. Trauma. Not 8 police reports. If you F with me, F with me, it's life. Okay. That's serious. But if that's the only way that they can get, I guess carry on. I'm not shocked. So again, you all, I'm just reading what you all have put out there. That's it. That's it. No, Hattie, I ain't the king. I ain't the king. I appreciate it, but I'm not the king. And can I say one more thing too? This is why it is important to let people talk, but this is why it's important to ask questions. This is why Thunderdome don't always work, because we don't really get the true essence of the situation and the problem when people are screaming and yelling over each other. And all I wanted to do today was let these people air out their grievances, let them tell their truth, and let them hear what happened. You all have to make the decision. I'm not making any decisions for you all. You all heard with your own ears, so you all make the decision. And I just want that's all I really wanted to do tonight, you all. So I wasn't even planning on this. I wasn't even planning on being here this long, but it happened. So all I'm gonna say is you all have a great evening. Thank you all for coming over. I hope no one gets hurt. Keep Chopper in prayer, and that's real. Y'all know me and Chopper haven't been on the best of terms, but I don't know his life. I don't know if he's homeless. I really don't know. I really don't. And Bayliss came up and told her truth. It seems like there's a lot of truth telling here tonight. And so you all make that decision. Peace and love. Y'all take care and y'all have a good night.